Check, check, check. We are here. Happy Thursday. I had to check. But happy first Thursday of the year. We are back. Next week I'm out because I'm traveling for work. But other than that, we're back. We're back to a regular schedule. If you are in the chat, you want to submit your music, nothing's changed. Everything's the same here. We are going to switch some things around this year and maybe just bring some new life to the stream in ways where we can. But for right now, if you want to submit, it's the same. If you want to skip the queue, it's the same. Those are the same instructions as always. So make sure you get your submissions in. We're just going to give the community a couple minutes to get it here. And then we'll get started with all that music you submitted. We got a lot of submissions in today. So we're going to try and get through a lot of songs. Stick back, what's up? Welcome back to the chat. Happy 2026, Happy New Year. If you guys are in the chat, you want to submit your music, make sure you get it in. We're going to get started here pretty shortly. Sad Boy Slim in the chat, all mamas, welcome. I hope you had a great holiday season. We're going to get started shortly so you guys can see what we're doing here. But if you are in the chat and you're just joining us for the first time, if you want to submit your music, it's free always. We don't charge you guys to submit your music because that's whack as fuck. It's just not what I believe in. So exclamation mark submit if you want to submit your music. Exclamation mark skip if you want to learn how to skip the queue. We do have a paid skip queue if you want to do that, but that is entirely up to you. Every 5 paid skips, we do a free skip at random, and at the end of the stream, we do a whole section for you guys who are in the chat hanging out with us. So there are options. If you don't want to pay money and you want to get played, just stick around, hang out with us in the chat. Make sure you take part in what we're doing here, and we will do our best to reward you. Yes, I'm back. Hopefully looking just slightly less like Yeet than I did last year. Hey, let's turn the camera on so you can be the judge. Do I still look like Yeet in 2026? Or do we leave that in 2025? We're gonna see. If you are in the chat, you want to submit, it's free to submit. All you gotta do is hit exclamation mark submit to submit your music. We'll get started here shortly. Just won a studio from Nero for this. Holy shit, congratulations to you. I got all the equipment yet, so every song you hear is made on BandLab. That's totally fine. We listen to a lot of BandLab stuff in here. So, I look like Courage, the dog. Yeah, man. Shout out to Simba, man. It's been cool. I will say, all right. I've got feelings on all the people who are streaming now because I've been doing this since like 2019, right? So like I was one of the early music feedback streamer guys. So I do feel kind of, you know, a little bit like a type of way about some of the people who have come into the space that were not doing this before, right? Simba is one of the few I actually really fuck with because I think he's doing a really cool job of giving back to the community. There are some people who are doing this now who I feel like take a lot from artists, and it's more of a scam than anything because they really don't even listen to the whole song. Like, they're not giving you constructive feedback or anything like that. But I will say one of the things that I have really enjoyed about Simba specifically is that he does give back to the community. There are some people in this space who I think do a horrible job of that, and it's very clear and obvious what they're trying to do, which is make a dollar off of artists. Simba, not so much. I like what he's doing. He's one of the few that I think stands out to me for that reason. And what you said in the chat is absolutely a great example of why that is the case. Because he is giving back to the people who are giving to him, which you love to see. So, shout out to Simba, man. He's definitely one of the good ones. I'm curious to see what it'll be like when some of these biggest producers get on. Obviously, I've seen a couple of them get on already, and it does feel a little exploitative. It does feel like they're just taking from artists, which has always been something I'm opposed to. When we started this stream, like 5 years ago now, it was really just about sharing the process of playlisting and curating music with the people in the community, supporting independent artists, figuring out ways that we could help you guys grow and develop, educate you as well. I've been working in the music industry for over 10 years now at this point, so I've seen a lot of different things, right? I've worked on a lot of different things. I've been a manager. I've been a genius for about 8 years. I've worked on everything from content strategy, interviewing artists, doing deconstructeds. I produce music. I'm a musician myself. I've done a little bit of everything, so this has always just been a space where I can kind of answer you guys' questions, talk to you, and figure out, you know, what I want to playlist, what I want to support, what artists I want to save and share in content as well. So that is kind of the core of what we do here. If you don't follow us on Kayvan's House on Instagram, you should. That is where I do a lot of my music curation stuff, just to really support the people here in the community. We've got interviews, we have playlists. Here's our best of playlist that we're listening to right now. From the 700 plus songs we playlisted last year, we whittled it down, or I did this last month. I listened to all 700 fucking songs again. went back, cut it down to my favorite 50, and we made content to support the artists that we found on stream last year who were really fire. Titus's I'm a Dog, I'm a Mutt remix was definitely one of my favorites that stood out. So it was a lot of work, but we have a new Music Friday playlist that we update every single week. I do this also myself. We do content about the songs we find on live stream, which is what you are considered for if you send it here. We've got songs from the comments, which if you go comment, I'll be updating that probably next week, and we'll get back into a bi-weekly or 2-weekly cadence. Bi-weekly, right? Cadence of every 2 weeks, we'll do an update of that playlist from now on. We have our Discover Monthly playlist, which is purely me listening to the algorithm every single month, picking my favorite songs from my Discover Weekly, and finding my favorites from that as well every month. We've got more events coming this year. We've got more Q&As with other music industry professionals in the Discord coming this year. That is free. Those are always free. You guys can come check those out if you come join us in the community as well. What else, man? I'm going to be doing more educational content for you guys this year, more interviews for our At Home With series, more in-person interviews as well. So you're going to see a lot of stuff popping up. So if you don't follow us on Kayvan's house, make sure you go over there as well. My personal, you're not going to see as much of this content on my personal Instagram this year. This is the year where we separate the two. I've made the decision. So if you are here with us and this is your first time, like I said, we do music feedback here. We listen to songs, we give feedback. If there's something I like, I'm going to tell you what I like. I'm going to playlist the song. I'm going to follow you off the Kayvan's house page. If there's something I think that could improve or something that I think could be better, we're going to talk about those things too. It is not just about my feedback. So if you are in the chat and you're listening to these songs, let us know what you think as well. Your opinion is equally as important as mine, if not more. You know what I mean? If you're making music actively... Sorry, hold on. Okay, sorry, I have to turn down my volume a little bit. If you are in the chat, I want to know what you guys think as well. You know what I mean? If you're listening to these songs, tell us what you think of them. If you have, like, technical feedback and you're, like, have expertise in mixing or mastering or writing songs or whatever it is, just let us know what you think. Do it in a respectful manner. That's the only rule I have in here. If you come in here with bad vibes, you're going to get bad vibes. I'll give you a warning, but you get one. That's it. So just make sure you're being respectful of each other. That is the least you can do to other people who are doing the same things that you are doing, especially if you're a musician trying to kind of make it right. Like, we're all in the same boat here. So let us know what you think of the songs. If you hear something you like, go follow the artist. That's what we do here. We're about supporting you guys for real. So just make sure you do that. I'll be playlisting songs in this playlist throughout the stream. It's empty right now. Oop. It's empty right now because I've deleted everything from last year. So this is a fresh playlist for 2026. Like I said, 775 songs last year. So I don't know how to mix and master whatsoever. That's totally fine. It's a journey. I always tell people this about music. Like, music is a journey. So like, whatever you do now is just kind of the groundwork for as you continue to grow and develop as an artist where you go, right? So learning how to mix and master is just one of those next skills for you to work on. But if you have questions, feel free to ask. If you want tips, feel free to ask. We do have some engineers in the chat as well. And that's that. Let's get into some of your songs, man. We got a lot of submissions today. So like I said, if you want to guarantee your song gets played on stream, best thing you can do is the paid skip queue. It's $5 if you want to do a regular skip. It's $10 if you want to do a super skip and get higher up the queue, both of which will guarantee we'll listen to the song all the way through and you will get feedback regardless of whether or not we have to go a little bit over time tonight. We'll be streaming from 6 to 8, so we've got an hour and 50 minutes to get through all these songs. Every 5 paid skips, we'll do a free one at random using this spinning wheel, because I like to do that shit. And then at the end of the stream, we'll do a whole free section if you guys are here hanging out with us. Just make sure you submit your music, because otherwise we can't pull it up, okay? That's the big thing. If you're with us on TikTok and you want to submit, just go to nero.fan/KayvanMD. It is free for you to submit your music. And that's that. Let's get into it. I'm excited. I haven't done this in a month. I missed it, bro. Yeah, I'm back. We are back. Finally. What up, Leno's Playlist? Welcome back to the chat. Samo, you have not missed it. We have not started music yet. You haven't missed a damn thing, bro. We're actually just listening to the best of playlist right now. Devious, man. How's everybody's holidays, too? If you're in the chat, let us know how your holiday season was. I hope you had a good time. I hope you didn't get in any trouble or do anything bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope it was a good, non-eventful holiday season for you. Veli Scorsese, we are back. We're starting off with Lavelle today. Bud of Leather. New joint from my album Proof of Life, out now on all platforms. I still have to go through it. We're gonna do a new music who this playlist this week, and I'm gonna go. Yeah, I don't know. Like people be doing bad shit sometimes. Good evening, Los Angeles. I hope you didn't do anything bad. Truly just didn't know what to say there. If we're being honest. Natek, what's up, bro? How you doing? We're live on Twitch and YouTube right now. Come hang out. Retro Landy, I'm glad it was smooth.
Check it out.
Yeah, we're being real. I haven't done this in a minute.
All
right, we're getting the first playlist ad of the year right now. I like Lavelle, bro. Maybe slightly too much reverb on the vocal for my taste. This is something you'll hear me say a lot, right? Like, I do like a more raw feeling vocal. Sometimes I feel like there's just a little too much reverb on vocals for more rap stuff. This does have that Texas kind of feel to it, though, which I will say I really like from you. This is maybe one of the more Texas sounding songs that I've heard from you so far, but I fuck with this. No, I'm not feeling you, says this is hard. It is hard.
Cool FM, holla at me.
Yo, y'all been playing the same songs all day. Me and my girls want to hear some
LOVXLL on Instagram if you want to go follow. Sounds like Outkast. It's got that southern feel to it, man. Boy, sort of sound like Andre 3K. That's a compliment right there. Hey. Good raps, good energy in it. I actually love the production on this too. Shout out to Teat, who's featured on this one, and Terry Brown, who produced. Or sorry, Lavender Moon, who produced. Teat, the new artist.
Try to keep it subtle, but I seem to always make a scene. $1 billion on my mind, and it's a burner underneath the seat. Waving to my neighbor down the street, Mrs. Everdeen.
Not really like a hooky moment in here, which I'm not terribly mad at. I think at the 2:46 runtime, like no hook is fine. The skits in between are kind of nice. Yeah, T snapped. I think T did a really good job on the feature as well. Is he releasing music, or is this like a new alter ego? Like, what's the vibe with T? Just curious where he, if he's got socials or anything like that as well. This one's got kind of like interlude vibes. I'm not sure if it is, but I think the lack of, or the next one is, I think the lack of hook makes it maybe feel a little bit more like an interlude, feel a little bit more like a freestyle kind of track. I'm not mad at the lack of hook. If there was anything that I was going to give feedback on, that's maybe the only thing I would say. But overall, liked the vibe of it, liked the production, and I think you did a great job with the vocal delivery. I think the feature did a really, really good job on the song as well. Definitely added it to the playlist. We already follow you, so I can't do it again. But not on socials with his new stuff. Get him on there, bro. He's got some new shit coming. We went through a rebrand. The rebrand's always tough. I'm gonna be real. Like, I've been through so many of those with artists that I work with, and it is like rebuilding momentum is always a tough thing. I'm not the biggest fan of a rebrand when it's starting something completely from scratch, especially if you've already got a fan base or an audience. So I would just say for anybody who is trying to do that, bro, like, my biggest piece of advice is just do the name change, but keep your accounts. You know what I mean? Like, as opposed to like starting from scratch, because sometimes it's just tough to do that. And, you know, sometimes you don't have that ability because your name or your username is tied to that old account, but at the same time, like, for me personally, it's the start and again shit. You know what I mean? It's like, if you've already got momentum and you've already built something, sometimes like stopping that momentum and trying to start again, like, just doesn't work, or it's just way harder to do. So, you know, it's just something to take into account. But regardless, even before he gets on the socials dropping stuff, he should be on socials dropping stuff. You know what I mean? Like, getting on there, making content, pushing like snippets of the songs that are out, like all that kind of stuff. I had to restart. I was Sad Boy Floyd and had to switch to Sad Boy Slim. Why? What was the need to change the name? Just out of curiosity, I'm wondering. All right, how I feel. Mundane up next. Mundane has consistently, you know, I had like 6 songs of his in the playlist last year, and it was really hard to pick which ones I didn't put in the final 50. Wanted the name change? That's fine. I think if you're at an earlier stage in your career, it's actually okay, and you should do it before you start getting super established. It's easier then. Mundane out of Virginia. I really like this artist a lot. He was a big standout for me on the stream last year as well. Clever Empire, welcome back to the chat. Far from Mundane on Instagram. Oh, what up, dude? How are you? I forget that you used to have this account name. Years. It's been a while, man. How's life? At least Joe says this is art. I'm really fucking Mundane, bro. I like him because he can do this kind of stuff, like this kind of like more modern, more like youthful flow. But then you'll hear him do some like R&B shit too. Very good. Definitely go check out his other music. He has an album called Virginia's Boy that was very good. His song Lucian actually made My best of playlist last year as well. Top Ramen says this is a vibe. Look, we love Mundane in here, man. We're all Mundane fans in here for sure. This one's called How I Feel. This is not out yet. So you guys get a little sneak preview here. If you guys do have any music industry questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. We got 3 songs till our first free skip of the night, so get your submissions in too. I'm gonna turn it back up a little bit. Hey. If you're with us on YouTube and you want to submit your music, feel free to do so via the submission form. It is free. If you're with us on TikTok, same thing to you, Nero.fan/KayvanMD to submit. This one got a real nice bounce to it. Love the production. Is there a feature on this? Or is this your vocal just in 2 different styles? Let us know what you think in the chat, as always. Really nice depth in the sub and in that bass line too. It's nice and deep, it's rumbly, it's not overpowering. You'll hear me talk about that a lot on stream, especially when we're talking about mixing. Like sometimes the thing I hear the most often is definitely when people will kind of like mix the sub or mix the kick too loud and it overpowers every other element in the beat, right? I think that was a really good example of how you can still have a really robust, heavy sub that hits but doesn't overpower everything else on the song. There was still room for the vocals. Those cut through really nice. There was still room for the sample work and still room for the melodic aspects to really cut through as well. So I think that was a really, really great mix specifically, not just instrumentally, but just across the board. Lots of balance there, and that's something you really want to be listening and looking for when you're doing that final mix master. Yearn for you, Ben's Baby up next. You are very welcome, Mundane. You know I'm a fan. All right, we're switching gears a little bit.
Spend some time on my own. Spend a couple dimes on my own.
All right, let us know what you think in the chat.
Fuck it, I'ma shine on my own. I want you back in my zone.
I like it so far. I'm curious to see if you kind of push your vocals a little bit more melodically.
When I call you, pick up the phone. I said I'm yearning for you. Watching every single little
some timing issues delivery-wise, right? Because the beat is so slow, I think that timing is even more important.
Keeping it true, baby, there's no one but you. Pull up on you by 8 p.m., yes, it's true.
It's close, bro. There's just moments where you get a little ahead of the beat, right? That's one of the first things I hear. I do like the vocal tone. I like the style of the delivery overall, right? Like, I actually, of the Ben's Baby stuff we've listened to, I kind of like this direction for you a lot. I think your vocal tone really fits this style of production. That said, the timing is now still the big issue, right? Like, that's the thing that I hear here, is you get a little ahead of the beat, so when those kicks hit and the vocals aren't quite hitting at the same time, it is pretty noticeable, right? This is cool right here. I actually love this part. That, like, this key for your vocal, this octave for your vocal, really nice. Background vocals also help, I think, with the timing a little bit, right? Loving the harmony work. I actually think that's probably one of the standout pieces for me in this one so far. The timing, still a little off. You'll hear it kind of come in and out of moments where it's like it gets a little ahead of the beat.
Watching every single little thing that you do. If I catch a flight, baby, it's you coming through. I want you close to me, baby.
Overall, right? Because just for context, we've listened to a lot of Ben's Baby's music over the last like year or so. To me, this is probably my favorite thing I've heard from you direction-wise. Love that you're singing a little bit more. Love that it's a little bit more melodic. It's got that kind of PND Party Next Door feel to it, which I think a lot of people will like. Timing is the big thing to work on. I do think your timing of delivery is still a little off at times. You get a little ahead of the beat. But the things that I really loved about this one, vocal tone, Loved it when you pushed into that higher octave in that second verse. That was such a good moment, bringing those harmonies in, having all of that kind of stuff happening around it as well. But timing is really the big thing that I would work on. That said, love that direction. Would love to hear more music from you in that space as well. And I do think that you'll find people who really like it also. Message to you, Top Ramen up next. We've got one more after this. Then we'll do our first free skip of the night. If you're in the chat, you want to submit, hero.fan/KayvanMD to submit for free. We're live until 8 p.m. Eastern.
And who the fuck is you kidding? Underhand pitching out the park is where I'm hitting.
You are very welcome, man. Top Ramen.
Think that shit is luck.
Favorite noodle-based rapper. I love that.
All the games they play, they gonna switch up in the instant. I see greatness in my vision while escaping mental prison. Yeah. Part of my life, part of my story, my legend. I don't wanna waste these seconds. Part of my glory, they threaten. Part of me pouring the only things hurting my mentality, me alive. Feel more alive when I'm speaking my mind.
Let us know what you think in the chat. Phone music says nasty. This one's not out yet, right? I really like this. I really like this a lot. Retro Landy says this bitch hard. It feels good. There's aspects of the vocal delivery.
Yeah, feeling cry for you and then you come and talk to me. Yeah, Jodeci inside this R&B ain't helping now. If I truly step outside, it'll be the day they see me shine.
There's something about the vocal delivery that still catches my ear. But I think it might be more the mix on the vocal than the actual tone of the vocalist, if that makes sense.
And why the fuck is you playing? Whole crowd in attendance shouting lyrics I be saying. So visions I be praying for. Business getting handled. See the whole game, rearrange it in this man.
Is there like a doubler or something on the vocal? Because it doesn't feel like you've doubled the vocals. But like you haven't recorded them twice, but they feel like doubled almost. There's something on the vocal that makes it feel like there's a double of the lead, which I don't love the feel of. And I almost wish there had been more ad-libs than whatever that doubler was on the vocal. You know what I'm saying? So like moments where your vocal is truly doubled up, and then maybe more of those ad-libby moments as opposed to whatever is making it feel like there's two vocal tracks on top of each other. I think that's what I'm hearing. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, I'm not looking at the fucking session file, so I can't see that. But if I had to guess, it feels like maybe there's a doubler, maybe there's a chorus or something on top of the lead vocal. That's maybe the only thing that catches my ear a little bit. Possibly, potentially a little bit of the EQ on the vocal as well. Okay, I believe so. We just recorded yesterday, just a little tester for me. Okay, no worries. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm not a fan of a doubler on a vocal. I think like if you were going to do recorded doubles of certain parts of the lines, great. I love the way your vocal sounded on its own. I feel like that was maybe the texture that I was hearing that I didn't love about the vocal specifically. The song was very good. I enjoyed the song a lot. I enjoyed your delivery style. I thought it was very animated. I thought you were giving us a lot of detail in the delivery style as well, which are all really great things. I think there was just something that I heard in it where I was like, I don't know if I love this kind of like tone that I'm getting, but I do think a part of that is whether, like, if you've put a doubler on it or a chorus on it, I think that's what I'm hearing, not necessarily anything in the actual vocal recording or anything like that. Solo Sammy, and guess what? I'm dropping a 50 piece. Oh my God, brother. You didn't have to do all of that, but if you did, that is going to push you to the top of the queue, so feel free to do that if you want to do that, man. So if you want to submit something, bro, I'd love to hear it also. KayvanMD, Nero.fan/KayvanMD if you want to submit some music. I'll just put it to the top because you just show mad love on TikTok. And I hope you're well, man. Happy New Year. Hope you had a great holiday. Easy fix. I think it's an easy fix. Overall, this song felt really good. Top Ramen, RAMIIN on Instagram, based in Atlanta. Really, really, really nice vocal tone, bro. Happy New Year to you, bro. I appreciate you showing love. It does mean a lot. Thank you. That's real as fuck, bro. Are you in New York anytime soon? I would love to like actually link up with you if you are. Salutations, West End West up next, then we'll do our first free skip of the night. This is my whole EP, but I specified Salutations. Okay. I'm not going to play anything, but I'm going to play Salutations. That's what you asked for. That's the plan for March? All right, yeah, definitely let me know when you're in town, bro. Absolutely. I've been trying to get Brandon out so we can play some soccer too, man.
Hey.
My only problem with him is he's a Chelsea fan, but other than that, it's all love. Right, Top Robin, please do, man, please do. All right, out of North Carolina, this is West End West. Let us know what you think in the chat. I feel like, Sam, you know crazy restaurants out here? I know you're a food guy.
I'm glowing now. The constellations make room for another token brown. To be honored, to be enraged with the wage of a slave. But breaking for their honors whenever I touch the stage. So master can fund.
First thing I noticed, kick is very heavy, right, in this mix.
But scheming to live by that cream or just be basic. Mistaken the greatness in the making. Don't know they rule of thumb, but know what's for the taking.
It's like the kicks up feel a little loud. At the same time, a little muddy and buried as well. That's very confusing. I shouldn't say it that way because it probably doesn't actually make that much sense. But
before I do, I'm in true where they conclude commas dilute honor and truth. They hate and sues often recluse.
Raps are really good. I'm gonna save it for the raps. Actually,
the devil's pop won't bring you bread from heaven, but neither would a reverend sell a smoke. He ain't in heaven. Be a honey-do melon, a pastry tart. My lemon spark a bittersweet feeling in what you want. So maybe art can be.
I do like this. There's something about the mix that feels maybe a little unbalanced to me. More in the instrumental than the vocal. Vocal feels kind of good. It would be good to hit more vocal layers, doubles, that kind of stuff, just again to kind of beef up this vocal a little bit. It does feel like it's just one vocal on top of all this production. The raps are really good. Delivery style's really good. Probably one of my favorite songs we've heard from you so far. But now it's those little details. That's fine. Sad Boy Slim, stick around. We have a free section towards the end of the stream as well. Whenever we get done with the paid skips, we'll do free ones. But I'm finna spin this wheel right now, so you might win. Who knows?
For these aspirations, dreaming lucid, fighting, but succumbing to temptation. Thought that I would say
yeah, more ad libs for me, bro. That's it. I think more ad libs, more doubles will beef up these vocals a little bit. On the instrumental mix, it's definitely that balance between the kick sub and then the rest of those elements. Melodically, everything sounds really good. Like all these melodic elements are really cutting through, which is great, right? Like there's a lot of that's in there. For some reason, that low end on the mix just feels a little like messy still. And I think it's because of the balance between the kick and the sub specifically. Like it does feel like that, which is, in my opinion, the hardest balance to get right, I think, in a mix, especially as a producer, is that balance between the kick and the sub. So I feel like that's where it is. There's something in that kick / sub kind of combination which isn't quite meshing, but other than that, that's really the only thing that I hear. Silver Purple, what's up? Welcome to the chat for the first time. It's great to have you. It's the sample and subs, says Where Is Bone Music. Great. If you are in the chat and you have thoughts on any of mixed stuff, please let me know. That would be great. Brahms, if you want to submit music, just go to nero.fam/KayvanMD. It's free to submit. But if you want to guarantee your song gets played on stream today, we do have a skip queue that will guarantee that you get played before the end of the stream. Bo is saying it's the sample and the sub, low to low mids, cut something. Silver Purple, if you want to submit, just make sure you hit the link in the chat and go over to Nero, because that's going to help me find all of them. I agree, the song was hard. It's little stuff, and I mean, for an artist who's doing a lot of stuff themselves, you know, look, am I going to complain? No, you're doing the shit. Keep doing it. Keep making music. Keep putting it out. It's just a learning process. You know what I'm saying? I hate rapping. 2-7. You know, I've definitely felt this way in my life, so I get this.
This shit not fun without my dog by my side.
Oh my God. Immediate save. Immediate save. Who is Young 2-7, 27, bro?
God, just let it be some real shit. I'm begging you.
Wait, this is tough as fuck. Amazing tone.
I'm doing donuts in the vestibule. I'm losing my mind.
I love this.
Losing my mind.
Oh, fire.
My niggas only like my songs when I rap like this. See, I don't like a lot of bars.
Damn.
So my niggas really think that I'm half-assed and shit. My songs can
look, if everybody's telling you they like your songs like this, it's because they sound amazing like this.
Hate that when I rap on boom bap beats. Y'all think it's deep. Now this real real music. As if Slay ain't served the bass, the dope things hand to hand. Bitch, I'm Marquise Houston. Hate making boy music. How the fuck I'ma say
Oh no! We've fallen into the trap. We've fallen into that trap, man. Fuck.
Circle on his head. Bitch, I'm king of the dot. Bitch, I'm king of New
I don't
York.
understand the
Bitch, I'm
context.
king
This
of
is a
these
girl
stars.
also, I think.
I don't feel nothing in these songs. Only time that I can rap is when there's something going wrong. There's something always going wrong.
But this shit is
Hope
tough.
I made the right call. Cutting you broke bitches off. I just wanna make my songs. Smoke weed, get drunk.
Yeah,
and
we
if that's
fucking-
a sin, then God hold my
Everything
heart.
they're saying in the lyrics is everything that I'm saying right now. I fuck with this. Tone is crazy. Beat's crazy.
Tell them apart. They gone. I hate rap.
Look, I understand. I fully understand the sentiment. I'm curious to why. Hold on, I gotta check some other stuff out real quick. All right, I fuck with this too. So we can count me out of everything you were saying about only fucking with the music when it sounded a certain way. Because I like the way that this sounds too, man.
Hold it in my God. This blunt, this cup, my only friend. 4 jobs, ringing till the morning.
27. Whenever you get a chance, make yourself known. Immediate follow. Young2727 on Instagram. Immediate playlist on I Hate Rapping. But I fuck with the other stuff too. I'm trying to hear more. Send me more. Send me more of that R&B shit. That free music hit different. Look, we found some of the best shit we've ever found on the stream in the free section, which is why I like to do. I don't like to price people out of shit. That's dumb to me. Don't do that. Retro Landy, reality still lit. Up next, let us know what you think in the chat. Jay Chromatic, welcome back. Okay. Happy New Year's 2026.
Check my resume, I lost my job before. Well, I've been through hell. You can't tell because I found God before. Tripping, slipping, not paying.
Rappers are back in 2026, man. Saved. Retro Landy underscore on Instagram. That's not right.
Lord, hand me some mercy. I heard they keep it behind the peace and the purpose. I heard
No
your
underscore,
ears
just
will
Retro
never
Landy.
heal wet for certain.
What's up, Kramer?
I'm praying what you
How many
see
in the
to
queue?
help
If you go to
see
Nero,
what
you'll
you
find
yearn.
out.
They pass judgment like blunts. You think you God?
We've got 11 in the paid skip queue right now.
Got me on guard, protecting everything. In my heart, I cover scars with scars just to keep it raw. I don't know how I got this far. I ain't sure about where we are. So just live for the moment, love home and fuck tomorrow.
Wait.
Avoid nothing, go and get it. The way I'm standing on business look like Chevy on
Great
26.
flow on this
I'm
as
not
well.
convinced with niggas rapping about a life they ain't
We were talking
living
about
like we
Outkast
living.
before. This guy's
But
got
I
a
won't
big
give
boy
that
type
too
flow.
much of my attention, cause that don't add no interest to the pennies I've been getting from Spotify. Fuck this shit, what dollar signs? That's the only thing that makes sense.
Let us know what you think in the
Idle
chat.
eyes. I pray God protect me from the love of money and the idle mind. I heard he on the way. I hope I be on time. The first shall be last.
We're getting more Rhapsody this year.
I'm
excited. This one's 4 minutes long, so I think we're gonna get a second part to this one as well. I'm expecting a beat switch.
I can't control myself. Lord, please forgive me. I don't know where I've been.
This actually reminds me of like earlier Kendrick. Like we're talking like Section 80. But definitely pre, like maybe what was the fucking one with P&P on it and fucking Cartoons and Cereal. It's given Section 80 Kendrick, which is one of my favorite eras of Kendrick, so I'm happy about it. Young Robot with the resubscribe, welcome back. It's good to have you. I'm gonna see you next week. Again on Monday. I'm staying at the SLS. That's it. I'll text you later.
Yeah. My verse of the day ended my night on the phone with my girl. She told me to pray. I fell into space. I cut everybody
What was it
off.
called,
That wasn't for
man?
me.
Section
Now
80,
I'm the one being in
overly
my way.
dedicated.
What am I doing? I'm the problem. So what's the solution?
Cartoons and
With a
Cereal is
blueprint,
not
chicken
good, Kid
did
Mad
handle.
City.
But this life didn't come with a manual. I gotta fix it with my hands. Two
Is
tools.
it?
One sit on my shoulder. The other one stand in my
No, it's not.
pants. Both can kill me, but only one make me a man.
I know that album in and
Let me
out.
stick to your plan. Fuck is you wrong? I heard you say I'll do it tomorrow, but what if that shit
Receipts
don't come?
right here.
What if
No
that
Cartoons
shit
and
don't
Cereal.
come? I hope I don't wake up dead. I'm watching these niggas I know when they fed. Didn't love me, she needed some bread. She lost my respect, but I needed
that
some
true?
head. I struggle with lust. I've done it enough. That shit dead, don't feel no pulse, don't feel no remorse. If I can show you how this shit been, niggas ain't shicey, these bitches get trifling. I'm fighting revenge. I put down my pride, I picked on my
Is that
pain.
true?
I'm writing my skins, I flow with the spirits.
came out in
I used to be
2012.
scared. I know
Oh,
who
it
I am,
was.
I don't gotta fear it. I don't give a damn. I gotta keep going. I'm finding my focus before
What
this
song
shit
am I-
over.
what song am I
Before I hear
thinking of
trumpets
then?
in heaven open. Your head to the sky, the Anunnakis ain't paying your bills and helping
I think
with
I'm thinking
fines.
of a
I'm
different
trusting the
song.
Lord. They'll say anything to discredit God. I know what they own. I don't want no
I don't know.
cars. I'm good with the dealer.
People
I'm
lie.
with the cards. I'm going all in. I gambled my heart. They
People lie all the time. What do you mean? It's the internet, bro.
Now I'm back in the club looking for diamonds. Found a shining rhinestone. I bought her a drink. I took the dub. I'm showing
just
the
kidding, I'm
love.
just
I'm back
kidding.
where I was. I
I'm
blinked
kidding, I'm
twice.
kidding.
Now I'm punching
I
the
believe
guts. I'm
you, I
ignoring the
believe you.
guilt. I'm in love with the rush. Don't know who
Hold
to
on.
trust. I'm lost in
What
the
I'm
mix. Where
thinking
niggas
of,
that die
though,
for
was on
respect. And I
Overly
give my
Dedicated.
kids tequila shot. You can smell through the skin.
I think
Don't
I was
open
thinking
door,
of the
you'll
song
let the
Michael
devil
Jordan,
in. Niggas white tees
not
turn
Cartoons
peppermint.
and
Deaf and
Cereal.
not knowing street etiquette. I handle life with a type
Which
of
was on
delicate,
Overly
knowing
Dedicated.
I never know when I'ma go, but I'll never be ready to go. No, I never be ready to go.
No, I'm thinking of Cartoons. No, Cartoons is raw. I do love that song. But I think in my head, the way that it sounds musically, I'm thinking of Overly Dedicated. But either way, Cartoons is a great song. Amazing song. I didn't know it was supposed to be on. You just educated me though. I didn't know that was going to be on Good Kid, Mad City at all. That's news to me. But Overly Dedicated, that would have been the first time I ever really listened to Kendrick like that. Huge fan, even to that point, like immediately. Amazing work from Retro Landy, boom, very good. Q is on MJ, yes. Michael Jordan, ho, bounce, bounce. 'Cause I'm too much for these. I'm too much for these hoes. Wayne taught me that, and this is how it goes. Michael Jordan, great song. Great work from Retro Landy. Really not much feedback on the song itself. If I'm being honest, I enjoyed that. Dynamite, where's Bo up next? Hi, my name's Bo. I'm an artist, producer, born and raised in the Coachella Valley in California. January 9th, I'm releasing my first single. That's tomorrow. I hope that's in our release calendar. This video is called Dynamite. Will be released with another record, Jupiter, featuring DZ the Super. It's a series of singles I'm rolling out called Field Signals. I love a series. Small condensed worlds with a combination of different genres, beats, and artists records that I'm putting out. Amazing. Yeah, the gunplay Kendrick contrast on Cartoons is so good. Great song. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. We're going into theater mode. You're very welcome, bro. I've been like really pleasantly surprised by everything we've heard from you so far. So I'm definitely going to be supporting. Just make sure you put that in the release calendar for whenever it is scheduled to come. Oh, well, that one's out, but you know, if you have new stuff coming up, just make sure you put it in the release calendar as well. I'm happy to support. Love the video for this. Yeah, I really like this a lot. Make sure you put this in the release calendar, Bo, because I'll put this in the playlist this week. Love the production style. Where's Bo on Instagram? No surprise that the drums on this are immaculate, rhythmically such a nice little pocket you found. If you don't know, Bo is a wonderful... We got a... Why do we have a hype train? It's in the pre-save? It almost feels like K-Tronada. This is probably the most K-Tronada thing that I've heard from you so far. But just with that said, I'm a huge K-Tronada fan as well. He's like an incredible producer. So... just know that's high praise. That's high praise. Reminds me of him a little bit. Reminds me of like Muramasa a little bit. Honestly, a little Sango in there as well, who I also love. I'm just throwing producers out who make this type of music that I'm already a fan of. Bo, where's Bo? Also one of those producers now. Nah, this is exactly what it needs to be. Wavy as fuck, I fuck with this as Retro Landy. Yeah, honestly, man, you nailed it. Where is Bo on Instagram? BEAU. Make sure you go follow. That's going to be part of a series of releases that will be coming out from him as well. Make sure you go check it out and follow to keep up with that. Diaries demo by Samo and Sticks up next. This is a demo and will not be the final. Has Armenian raps. Oh, shit. Is it 8:29 long? Or is that just a bounce thing? Because 8:29 is long. Okay, it's the bounce. All right. Woo! About to say 8 minutes, man. It's a marathon. Samo been dead on Instagram. Oh.
Breaking the green, shine a light on my mind. Watch you react like a sequence, ain't no sequence, sporadic. Treat the art form like an addict, memories like a
great rapping tone, great rhythmic delivery.
I just let that
Great
bitch
beat
breathe.
choice.
One day we all gotta leave, like we fell from a tree. Seasons get to change, and I feel it to a degree. See,
This is just a demo, so I'm not gonna hold against like the layer, like vocal layers or anything like that against you. What's up, Bush Slayer?
I gotta take my chances and leave me some new bucks. I'm feeling like Giannis. My shoes, yeah, they new bug. Now I can't help you find it. I'm from highest and I'm prone to fly shit. Arlen, yeah, this young, kimono on. Take it back to Varner's, the pile I gift. All them tears through the years, like condensation of my contemplation.
You and Styx have a really good chemistry. Every song that I hear from you and Styx together, solid production. But like everything cuts out where it needs to. There's just like this real nice through line creatively that I enjoy. Keep it up. You guys are killing it.
That's all I got in common with something common. My line more line with Gilgamesh. Life be a mess, trying to use that pot to
I don't think this needs to be a throwaway.
See, a crutch is a crutch.
Are you just not gonna put this out? I'm curious.
No, I can't.
Still not on Instagram.
Like that.
This is the right Instagram. It's a throwaway from the project. Oh, then put it out as a single. What are we doing?
What's good with you?
Also, the fact that there's Armenian raps on it, right? Alright, this is the thing I'll say about this. Not everyone's gonna understand the Armenian raps. I don't speak Armenian, so I don't understand. But what that is gonna help you do is take that moment that's happening right now, put it on social, and connect with the entire Armenian community over something. Which might end up being a huge, like, you know, tipping point for you to have that support. So even if you didn't put the whole song out, you know what I mean? I would definitely test this shit on social. Show them the Armenian raps and see if that helps you tap in with the Armenian community even more. You have a freestyle coming out in Armenian? That's tough. I've seen people do this before where they like lean into that culture more when they go into the next run of releases, and it makes such a huge difference every single time. It went viral 2 years ago. That's tight. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I could think of like 10 rappers off top right now who've leaned more into their cultural identity, and it's made a huge difference in the way that the audience has kind of rallied around them. Yeah, but the samples thing is tougher, right? Because like the samples thing, like even if you are a music lover, you might not fucking get it at all. If you are rapping in Armenian, it's giving them this direct through line of like, oh, this dude's Armenian too. Holy shit. Damn, he's rapping in Armenian. That's cool as fuck. Let's go support. Let's go like follow and take part in this rollout, right? And like really evangelize and like just spread the gospel of Samo. So that's the only thing I would say is like, yes, I do love that. Don't make this a throwaway song. Because if nothing else, you can use this on social as a content play, and it'll be a good content play for you to work into that community and that audience a little bit more. By my side, Catch Wreck up next, original single produced by Lucas Schaefer, available on all streaming platforms, and debuted on Sway in the Morning. All right, cool. That's kind of tight. Catch Wreck 201.
Feels good.
You got a good bounce already.
Let's go. 5'5" and she thick and some thighs in them hips. When she smile at the kid, got my eyes on her lips.
All right, it's got like a real like 2000s feel to it. Have you thought about redoing the start instead? Two more. We'll do another free skip. No. Sorry. Yeah, that's fire. I didn't know Sway in the Morning did debuts like that for songs. And also, this is not the biggest artist in the world either, so that's really tight.
Always looking right, so you got them haters mad. More than just my type, cause you cool and you bad. Let them make you laugh, cause that smile is contagious. Got a lot of options, but girl, you my favorite.
I do wish we were getting a little bit more from the vocal. Volume-wise, beat feels really good. The vocal feels like it's just a little bit behind the instrumental for me, just a touch. Dolo Slando says this is a vibe. It is a vibe. Not in a bad way though. I mean, I think the 2000 sound is definitely back. You know, if you listen to people like fucking, honestly, like that dude who sounds like NBA Youngboy, like all these like female rappers that are coming up, they're all doing like the 2000s Dirty South kind of sound right now. So I feel like the 2000 sound is actually actually making a huge resurgence in hip hop right now.
We here for a good time, not a long time. Put your phone down, we can take it offline. She know that I'm
all right, we're gonna get in there. We're gonna follow. CatchRec201 on Instagram.
Keep it real from the jump, and I'm feeling you.
This one's not out yet though, even though it's debuted on the radio.
Gotta laugh until she blush. The feeling is electric from your touch.
Why is it stopping?
For the
Sorry.
moment is a must. Party till the sun is coming up. Present, we don't ever gotta rush. Money come and go right now. We making memories. Hold the stress.
Interesting.
Shorty, let it be. Explore places that we never seen. In a foreign country with good company to remedy. 5 and she thick and some
Now, this is that like.
When she smile at the kid, got my eyes on her lips. And her mind is a gift. We both trying to get rich. You could be by my side.
This is like that New York 2000 sound for sure. Recollect. Is that what the artist's name is? Is Recollect? Nah, so this one's not out on streaming yet. Interesting. I'm curious as to why it debuted on Sway, but the song isn't out yet. Because that feels like a missed opportunity to me personally. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it debuted on Sway, but now where are you sending people from that? You know what I'm saying? Thank you. They're not. Jake Code. I know. This is the first new pair of glasses I've had in years. I feel really good about them. I had to go back to rimless. I had rimless glasses before. I broke them shits. I was really upset about it. So we went back to rimless. I'm very happy about the new glasses. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, that's the only thing I would say. I like the song. I enjoy the song. Strategically, to have put the song out, debuted it on Sway, but then not have the song available for people to go listen to and stream, that to me feels like the biggest miss there. Because I want to go support that now. I want to go playlist that song. And yeah, I followed you. But the song's not out, so I can't playlist it. I might not see it when it drops if you don't tell me about it. That's the only thing I would say. Everything else about it was fire. I would have liked to hear a little bit more volume presence from the vocal. They felt a little buried behind the instrumental at times. That's really it. You know what I mean? I don't have too much feedback on the song outside of that. The biggest thing here, and my biggest note, is not having the song out after the premiere, even if it came out right afterwards, because obviously the premiere is that to premiere the song, right? That's a great thing. That's a good thing to be able to have and check off the list and say you've done. But you want to be able to follow that up. Like, to me, if I knew that shit was going to premiere on Sway in the morning, I would have had the song up next day, if not later on the same day. You know what I mean? Like, that would have been the goal for me. You get first play, boom, the song's there and people can go listen to it anyway. That's the only thing. You know what I mean? I feel like that's maybe the missed opportunity there, is to be able to drive people towards the song being out and being able to listen to it on streaming. It reminds me of Cole. It sounded really good. I liked the bounce. I liked the feeling of it. I love the production of it. It's very now. You know what I mean? Trying to get a deal. Why do you want a deal? What kind of deal do you want? 400 trillion to 1. Mark this era. Up next, and we'll do another free skip. I'm curious to know why you want that. Just in 2026, what is the appeal of a deal for you? Let me know.
400 trillion to 1, take the swing. 400 trillion to 1, why you waiting? 400 trillion to 1, do that thing. 400 trillion to 1, what you waiting? 400 trillion to 1, take the swing. 400 trillion to 1.
Okay, he did say, just for context, the odds of being alive are roughly 400 trillion to 1. Soulful new wave rap artist originally from the Caribbean, currently based in the Netherlands. Interesting. Oh, sorry, Rec just DM'd me. It is on streaming. I'm gonna put it in the playlist right now. I don't know where you're watching from, but it's going in the playlist. Thank you for sending it.
The way my brain be going per second, see the nano things before they get mentioned.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna say about this one.
Rather than take it spiritual or metaphysical beyond time.
I wish there was a little bit more variation in the delivery style. It doesn't change all that much rhythmically or tonally, so at a certain point in the song, it does feel a little flat. Or you're in YouTube Live, my bad. I'm horrendous at checking the chat on YouTube, and that's totally my bad, but I see you in that now. totally my fault. Totally my fault. Yeah, look, for me on this one, I need a little bit more energy in this delivery overall, right? I need a little bit more variation in it.
400 trillion to 1, take the swing.
think the hook is kind of catchy. For me, it's more the verses and then the hook. I actually think you did a good job on the hook, personally. Jake Max said, this is hard, but I would excite the noise gate a tiny bit more. I think I also feel like I'm lacking ad-libs on this one and like vocal doubles. There could have been more energy in this chorus, I think. Just around, even around the 400 trillion to one vocal or like lyric. I think that's probably the only thing that I hear like that, bro. It's just like, I like the concept. I just think the delivery could have had a little bit more excitement to it and changed a little bit more than it did. You know what I mean? It was pretty flat throughout. I think if you're gonna have the chorus be that way, then you need to like just do a little bit more in the verses to just kind of get things going. I think A$AP Rocky is a really good example of that, because like I feel like he's got songs that are kind of in this space where it is more of like a chanty kind of vocal on the chorus, but then in those verses, there's so much space around his vocal, and I think like the ad-libs and just some of those little vocal details really carry the entertainment part of it in those things. And I just feel like that's kind of what I liked in this verse specifically. So that's, you know, hopefully that doesn't break your heart, but that is what I hear personally. Breezy, Me, Myself, and I up next. Rough draft. Let us know what you think in the chat. It's Breezy Ho. See, almost honestly, almost immediately, same kind of vibe on the chorus. More variation on the verses. It's Breezy Ho on Instagram. I actually really like this one. Back into your paid skips in a second.
My father's only boy is only right, I'm really him. Military school.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
Rules and my brothers ran drills. I was really running drills. 40-degree runs. It's only right I played it.
You guys already came with the raps tonight. We have heard a lot of rap music, and I'm not mad at it.
Kicked out of school because I couldn't follow rules. Never disrespect my elders. Wasn't raised to be rude. Taking antidepressants was really changing my mood. I'm pill popping, riddling my ADHD. Mine was everywhere, but they couldn't contain me. Wild thoughts like Rihanna. That shit couldn't change me. They named me Tyrese, but nothing sweet about me, baby. Never wonder what I'm thinking about lately. But how you gonna act like that, ma? This how you raised me. INDEPENDENT. You know what that means? I was hyper independent.
Nice little Webby, little Boosie reference in there.
Prayed for 6 figures, now I'm praying for $1 million. But they told me sky's the limit. Now I'm staring at the ceiling and I'm peeling back some layers so my soul can get the healing. And my love for damaged women only made me damaged goods. Never felt like I was enough. I never felt like I was good, but that's me, myself, and I in this motherfucker. That's me, myself, and I in this motherfucker.
Verse may be a touch long. You know what I mean? Like, that, if anything, that's maybe my note. It felt like it dragged on a little bit.
I'm in my 30s going 30 for 30. Cause niggas that couldn't break me, man, that shit couldn't hurt me. Seeking love from a mother who only knew how to hurt me. Only love from providing one arm and she hugged me. Man, that shit had to change, just like swapping out huggies. If you tell me that you love me, it's a bet you must show me. Fell in love with some hoes that would really break me down. But I could tell that she loved me by the way she taught me down. But hoes gonna be hoes, so I couldn't blame Tammy. Locking in on music probably win me a whammy. Shit, where we from, and it feeling like a Grammy. Jumped off the porch.
That's another reference in that. Hoes gonna be hoes, so I couldn't blame Tammy. Can't remember what it is though.
Gotta lead. Always standing on business, I'm never copping no please. God taking what you want, cause they give me what I need. I hope I lose myself.
Steven says delivery should have a little more weight. I hear that. I hear that. For me, I think the verses just feel a bit long. You know what I mean? It's like, there are good ideas in there, but there's also lines that I feel like you could have cut that didn't really, like, sell me on the song as much.
Me, myself, and I in this motherfucker.
I actually think the chorus is pretty solid. Sad Boy Slim, I'm gonna talk about it in a second.
Myself and I in this motherfucker. That's me, myself, and I in this, yeah.
Because I have thoughts on that, right? Because obviously, like, a major label deal with a lot of money is a good thing. 6 foot, 7 foot was the reference. Aha. I knew I recognized it from somewhere. Thank you, Dre Lee. All right, here's my thoughts on major label deals in 2026, right? Like, they're good and bad. I think there's like good parts to having a major label deal. There's bad parts to having a major label deal. But the thing that you have to keep in mind is there's just give and take. You know what I mean? There's always going to be compromise that comes with that. There's always going to be things that are expected of you in return. If you want money up front, there's going to have to be some sort of path to recoupment that they're going to be able to look at and see, right? So even on the distro side of things, because you can get money up front from a bunch of different ways. that aren't from a major label, right? And if we're being really real, as much as I love major labels, they are not the most effective when it comes to breaking new artists. And that's pretty obvious in the way that you see them sign and then maybe fail to break new artists and drop new artists, which happens a lot. So that's just something to keep in mind, right? There is benefits to getting money up front. Obviously, you can use that for marketing, blah, blah, blah. Like, you'll get a cash advance in theory if you're taking a label deal as well. So the money will be kind of breaking up into different pots. You'll get cash advance in an ideal situation, which is money for you that you still have to recoup. So it's money that you get up front, but it's money you have to recoup. And it's the only money that you will get from them to live off of until you recoup your money or you go into your next option. If they take the option and you go into your next deal, and they give you another cash advance, right? It's not about believing in yourself. This is just like the economics of it right now, because every artist should, and you should, right? But the cash advance is money that you will have to pay back, right? In theory, it's gonna be recouped. Yeah, it's a from the plug. Great way to describe it. The marketing budget, that is gonna be a separate pot that you may get to spend, but you might not get to spend also. You know what I mean? It's going to be there. It's a pot of money that's promised to you that they'll be able to spend on marketing. But if your shit is not moving and the marketing isn't working, they are not going to spend that money. That is not a promise. The other pool is going to be recording budget, right? Which is also recoupable costs. All of these costs are recoupable. So you are going to have to earn all of this back off of your royalties or off of your merch or off of your touring, whatever they're offering and taking from. So it is a lot of money. Even if you're getting that money, it doesn't necessarily mean that you get access to it, and it doesn't necessarily mean they know how to spend it. Just things to take into account. I do agree with what people are saying in the chat. Build organically, travel to the hubs, collab, drop dope shit. Yes. Also the Chapel Rowan thing too. You can also get advances from distro. That's generally going to be in the form of a marketing budget. The same thing is true there. They are going to want back catalog, odds are. So if you have a back catalog that's streaming well, that gives you more leverage. Build that back catalog first and foremost. There's also things like Even that exist, which is direct-to-consumer sales, right? So you could sell your music to your fans. They can pay whatever they want for it. La Russell's been going crazy this week because Kyrie Irving gave him literally $11,000 to buy his album, which he's now giving back to his community, which is really tight. Definitely build first. Like, this is the core of everything here. The more leverage you build, the better the deal you will get will be. Right? If you are going to a label and being like, I want a major label deal, they're going to give you the shittiest fucking deal ever because they know that you want them and you need them, right? If you can build the ecosystem around you and build the structure to be able to function well as a business, you do not need the major label the same way that you would have needed them 20, 30 years ago, right? So that's the thing that I wanted to say. That's why I asked about it, because I think what you're thinking about right now is what major labels were. But the reality of what major labels are and what they can do for you is much less than it used to be, and much less effective than it used to be as well. Even the way the A&Rs are signing things, they don't want to sign shit they have to develop, if we're being real. Maybe some of them are. Maybe some of the ones who are a little bit more optimistic and a little bit more like, I want to do this the old way. But for the most part, that is not the way that major label A&Rs are signing. That is why their research departments are so hefty. That's why there's so much investment there specifically, because they want to sign stuff that is already moving so they can just put a little bit of money in it, but get more out of it. And they will squeeze as much as they can out of that moment until there is nothing left. And if you do not continue to make the same type of music or do the same type of numbers, they will drop you. And that's what we see happen. And what we saw happen with a lot of the TikTok kids, right? They got signed. They did the one single, or the label signed that one single. They squeezed the absolute fuck out of that single, and then those artists were kind of stuck on the roster. So you do lose a lot of freedom when you are in the major label system as well. There is a lot of people who will have their hands on what's happening because now they are invested in that thing. And how it does reflects on them, reflects on their jobs, reflects on the company and the profits and all that kind of stuff, right? So it's just stuff to keep in mind. Like, at the end of the day, if you can build everything yourself, build it yourself. Do it first, because then you'll also be able to know what to expect from them and kind of tell them what you're looking for. And if they really want you, they're going to give you what you're looking for. So just keep that stuff in mind, bro. Like, I've been working with labels for like fucking 10 years at this point. And the one thing that I've seen consistently is that then not all of them are good at breaking artists. And if they already have an artist like you on the roster, it's even less likely that they're going to actually put more of an effort into you, even if they sign you. And sometimes they'll just sign you to shelf you and keep you from being able to release stuff. So just worry about building your audience, worry about building your fan base, worry about building your back catalog, getting your streams up, doing all those things, and the rest of it will come. Don't go looking for it. And if you want, like, it's fine to want it, because I think at the end of the day, like, if you want it, there's a reason, and they can still, like, it's the machine, right? So at the end of the day, if you want to be at a certain level in this industry, I do think that you do need the machine still, because that's the way it works. You know what I mean? I don't love that that's the way it works, but at the same time, I think to get to a certain level, you do kind of need that machine there backing you. You do kind of need that global support, those inroads to certain things. But at the same time, you want to be able to build that leverage independently so you can go in there and be like, boom. Also, not every label is good at marketing and building up artists in every genre. Yes. Certain artists are much better at certain genres or styles of music than others. Like Alamo, for example, if you're like a conscious rapper, like you're making like common type music, or like, I wouldn't go there. Alamo is like street shit. If you do street shit, bro, Alamo's they're incredible. Same thing with like 300. If you do street shit, those labels are amazing. They're not going to be good as somebody who's a conscious rapper who's trying to tell stories like that. You know what I mean? So it's just thinking about it like that. But pushing the button, I agree. Like that is the only reason why I'd be like, yeah, like a major label deal is maybe the goal for certain artists, because if you want that, then you want it. But I think there are other ways to get there even without that. I forgot about Jello. Yeah, don't forget Jello got like a reportedly $10 million+ deal or something. Why do record labels sign artists just to shelf them, to stop them from taking up their market share? Because they're petty and they just want to do that shit sometimes. D-Blow, easy. Let us know what you think in the chat. So yeah, just know artists will labels will throw hella money at shit, not even know what to do with it. Shout out to Even for real. Even's really cool. I like them a lot.
I ain't never show my pain, but my body full of scars. We are searching for peace in this thing called life. When you all in the dark, gotta search for the light. I'm staring at the mirror, talking to God.
Mix on this low end is still a little off, but vocal tone is really good. Bro, like, you know, the pettiness of some people in this industry is unmatchable. And if you're really lucky, they'll drop you and let you go back to releasing music. If you're not, they'll just hold you forever. You'll be fucking stuck until you deliver your deliverables. I wish that this vocal and song was on a different beat. This beat not really doing it for me, but I weirdly think if you put this over some like Rage, Opium type production, it would have sounded and felt way better. It's like the vocal tone, the melodic styling, like to me, you put this on an Opium style beat, it actually goes way harder. It's like way too bass heavy on this as well. I also think that the sub is detuned a little. One of the bass notes is not in key, and that is something that always catches my ear. Dblow7_. I will say, I fuck with this artist. I would go follow him because I've really enjoyed some of the songs he sent over. My biggest note on this one is I'm not crazy about the beat. I think if you took this vocal, you put it on a different beat, a different production, it probably is going to hit for me a little bit harder. For me, the biggest issues on this one is the way that the bass is mixed into this production. It just is this like weird, like just whoa, 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 whoa. You don't really get any kick from it. You don't get a punch from it. It's just the bass tone kind of swallowing up everything else. And then also that off-key note, you know what I mean? Like I'm a stickler for things being in key. If it's not in key, it's gonna catch my ear in like not a great way, and that's all I'm gonna be able to hear, to be honest. And maybe that's just a me thing, but it is one of those things that will catch my ear, and I will not be able to escape from it as I'm listening throughout. So for me, that's maybe why this one didn't quite hit for me as much as some of the other ones that I've heard before. But I do think that you could take that vocal and put it on a different style of production, and I probably would feel completely different. Crumble de Kulil, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Savvy Don, Fiva up next. Afrobeat Summer Vibe song. I love Afrobeat. So let's get into this one and check it out. If you're in the chat, let us know what you think. As always, if you want to submit, you can submit for free. But if you want to get into our paid skip queue, it's only $5.
I saw you from afar. I knew right there you should
King Savvy 69 or 99.
Shots of Julio, girl, I'm the only done. Tight waist, cute face, nails done and hair all sway. Better tell the DJ, better have the song on replay.
So I would work on delivery a little bit, right? It's not necessarily the melodies. I think the melodies are really solid. It's kind of the punchiness of the actual delivery in the vocal. And then also just a little bit more variation in the melody itself. Vocal tone is nice. Yeah, there is something about the vocal that's kind of catching me. Steve says it clashes a lot with the production. Do you feel like it's where the vocal sits? Is it the tone of it? Is it like the actual style, of his voice? CJ, what's up, man? Welcome to the community. Thank you for the follow. I wish it was a little punchier in the delivery. I think for me, maybe one of the things is kind of like the drawn out nature of every bar. I wish it was a little more staccato at times. Because that's the thing about Afrobeat, it's so bouncy. It's got this natural kind of like feeling to it rhythmically. I feel like I'm maybe losing that in the contrast between the vocal and the production. If you want to submit, just use that for free. You're very welcome. I definitely keep working on it. There's moments that I do really like I don't want to just sit here and like criticize only. There are things about it that I do like. I think the things that do catch my ear are more of those drawn out moments vocally though. Because when you get into these more punchy, kind of more like staccato delivery moments, I think it feels like we've got a little bit more of that bounce that comes naturally with the production style. I think when it is a little more drawn out, you do kind of lose that. So Steve-O says style of the voice and the effects behind. Vocal sits fine, but the elongated delivery makes it linger and clash with the main melodic. I think we're on the same page, Steve-O, because I feel the same way about the more drawn out, longer kind of delivery style versus when you get into those more punchy moments. And I think if you listen to the really big like Afrobeat songs, right? Because I'm, like I said, a big Afrobeat listener, love it. I think that's probably the thing that I hear in those that I don't hear in this one, is a little bit more of that punchy delivery, a little bit more of that rhythm being taken into account in that vocal delivery as well. So that's the only thing that I would listen for a little bit more, especially if you're going to be doing more on the Afrobeat style. I would just try to approach it with that bounce. Don't lose that bounce, essentially, in the delivery of the vocal, right? King Savvy 99, if you're rocking with that, make sure you go follow. We've got Only Me to Blame by Phentamine up next. So, has to be more understated and let the bounciness of the vocal lead him, says Steve-O Papa. Thank you, Steve-O. It's always nice to have other people's opinion in the chat. All right, we got no socials on this one. Phentamine, if you're here and you want to drop them in the chat, feel free.
Snort it up, see them shoot it down. I'm claustrophobic in this room right now. Sipping lean, I used to smoke that loud. Motel room like a trap house. Waste my life doing drugs all day.
So I think similarly to what we were saying about the last one with vocals clashing with production,
I'm a fuck up with only me to blame. I threw up all
the vocal is low, right? It's more of a low kind of tone. That synth and this vocal just clash together. So I think if you were going to do this low synth sound, sawy bass, right? Higher vocal, like higher octave vocal. I like the production. You produced this reaching for the jack? Okay, thank you for making yourself known. The sub is jarring. The kick for me is the one that's really loud. I see the vision too. I think for me, okay, a couple things. I like the sound design on the synths. I actually do like the synths. I don't know if I love the drums, because they're not really, they're kind of neither here nor there genre-wise. I wish it had leaned a little bit more dance on the drum side of things. Even just like a little bit more speed on them, I think. They feel a little slow in comparison to the energy that we're getting from the synths. Like it feels like we should have like a faster, more up-tempo production style. My biggest thing is really where the vocals sit in the production. And I think that is more on the vocalist than the producer necessarily. It's just like, if that vocal had been one octave higher, I actually don't think there would have been an issue, right? To me, it's just because of where that vocal sits, notes-wise, and where the tone of that synth sits, that just kind of clashes and doesn't really mix too well for me. So that is really the biggest thing. But from a production side of things, for me, it's the drums that probably need the most work, and I produce as well, so just know this is not coming from a place of never having touched or produced a song. I do produce music. and it's something I think about a lot, but it's just matching the different elements in the production to be consistent throughout and make sense and be cohesive, right? To me, the drums didn't really feel as cohesive with the synths and the styling of the synths. And that's probably the only thing I hear from a production standpoint that really stands out. From a vocal standpoint, like I said, it's the synth and the vocal kind of not meshing and being in the same competing spot from a frequency standpoint. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I low-key fuck with this is J Chromatic. Yeah, there's things I like about it. There's always things I like about it. If I'm being picky and I'm being like, critical about things, it's purely because I think from here to the next one, that's the only thing that I could really hear in needing to improve. But just keep going, bro. Sound design was really good, and that was the thing I enjoyed about it. Julumbo, welcome to the chat. I'm glad that you got put on. Welcome in. If you want to submit music, it is free. Always to submit your music if you want to guarantee you get played on stream. We do have a paid skip queue, but I think we have a free skip coming up pretty shortly, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look at what we did since the last free one, which would have been Dibla. So we got another 3 before we do another free skip, okay? Why Would You Lie, featuring Zanman, Slendo, independent artist from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Love Tennessee-based artists. That is a soft spot for me, having lived there for so long.
Baby, don't lie to me, why would you do it? Baby, don't lie to me, why would you do it? Niggas the type to just cap in their music.
Yeah, I do like this. I'm saving this one, because this kind of has that energy thing I was talking about. And you're very welcome, Savvy. Sorry, I missed that last one. Let us know what you think in the chat. Immediate ear grabber, I agree. Dolo Slendo, following. Send it, bro. I do this every Monday and Thursday usually. I'm going to be out next week because I'm traveling to LA for work. But I'll be back the week after, and we'll be back on our regular schedule of Mondays and Thursdays from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Jay, you're going to have to reach out, man. Dolo Slendo. This does have a very nice bounce to it. If you want to send in music, all you got to do is follow this link in the chat. It is free. You from chat, bro? Love this. Bryce Fitz and Underground Sound would love this. For sure. For sure, bro. This got a great bounce to it, man. Slendo, Eston, Fuite, and Zanman on this one. Yeah, this is dope. Yeah, shout out to Chattanooga, bro. I love Chat. Not just because of Isaiah. Obviously, you know, Zay, Chat legend. This one is out. It's called Why Would You Lie, right here on Spotify. But all the rappers I've ever heard from Chat, man, hella love for them. It's a good scene. I lived in Nashville for like 6 years. So anything from Chat, anything from Memphis, anything from Nashville, I got love for. Dolo Slendo on Instagram. It was not bad, bro. I like this one a lot. It's good energy. This is the shit that keeps my listening age at 17 on Spotify at the end of the year. I like this. Went straight in the playlist. We followed you as well. Beautiful. Saved it. Oh, you got Jay Chromatic reaching out too. I fuck with Jay, bro. Dre Lee up next, A Friend in Me. One more after this one. Oh, what's happening? I'll set that with a refresh. One more after this one, we'll do another free skip. My listening age was 72. Brother, how? You listen to so much new music. How is it 72? I'm legitimately curious as to how you ended up with a 72-year-old listening age at the end of this year on Spotify. That is baffling to me. What were you listening to? A Friend in Me, Dre Lee featuring Devarani. Oh, okay. We're Devarani fans in here. So this is cool, Dre Lee. I love that for you. How did you guys connect? This is Deva right here. I really was not expecting to hear Devarani on a song like this. If you want to follow Deva too. Through this stream? Hell yeah! Let's go, man. Devarani, 3 eyes right here. Go follow. She's dope. She took down all of her content, but her music is dope. You should definitely go check it out. Or did she just took it off the main feed? Yeah, we put her on a show last year. Very good. This is cool already.
Tell me what you need, tell me how to love you. I'm human just like you, so I can never
Draylee863, the vocalist right now.
Pick you up if you ever stumble. Still right here by your
Is this one done? When is this coming out?
It shouldn't be hard to see you got a friend in me. Even turn your enemies to my enemies. You ever need the venom just to call away? Wish I had some love to give, I gave it all away. I want the real you, not the Instagram version. Can see behind them smiles and them lights.
I like the writing on this. In March on my next album, sick.
Make you perfect. The fact that we still trying to make it work worth it. Cause once upon a time I was wild too. I'm trying to raise a child, heal my inner child too. Everything feel better though when I'm around you. Everything feel better though when I still pray for us, I still fight for us. They ain't from where we from now.
Oh, that makes a ton of sense, bro. Every weekend I would listen to an old funk album and then listen to the corresponding artists of that era of multiple genres. Kind of explains why I don't post often. That's totally fair, bro. Have you ever thought about making that a series that you do? Because that'd be really sick. I think people would enjoy that too. I do feel like there is something lacking from this one still. It might be in the production melodically. Like it feels like one more part would really tie this together in the beat. Or I don't know, maybe the synth melody. I'm not sure. There's something in the production here that isn't quite pulling it all together for me. There's a lot of things that I do like about it. Like I think your vocal delivery style was actually really good on this one. I like how leaned back into your natural voice. It felt like we were. I think Deva's part is really good. Like as a hook, there's a lot of things that I like about it. It feels like it's missing something. And I don't know exactly what that thing is. And maybe even talk to her about it because she is a producer as well. So she has producer brain. I don't know if you knew that or not, but she produces like all of her own stuff. So it might be worth just having that discussion with her. But I do feel like there is something lacking from this one. I don't know exactly what it is. And I think it's partially in your, like it feels like it's throughout, like it's in the chorus as well as the verse. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily from your part, but I think it's the production. It feels like it's lacking one element to just really tie it all together. And you're very welcome, always. I used to not post on Insta, but I recently uploaded. Yeah, bro, you got to post. Always. Consistency is key. I was just talking to an artist of mine about this earlier today, and he was like, is this stuff hitting? Like, we've been putting out this content, and it's not like necessarily doing crazy numbers yet. And I was like, bro, like you've put out like 3 pieces of content in the last like 2 months. You know what I mean? Like you've got to be consistent, and being consistent over an extended period of time is really where you will see the difference. It's not going to come in 10 days or 6 days or like in 1 day or one post. Like it is the consistency aspect of it. The more consistent you are, the more you will be rewarded for that consistency. So you just have to keep going. Don't worry about the numbers. If the content's not working at all, reevaluate, look at it, try something different, but it doesn't mean just stop. You know what I mean? If you just stop, it's definitely not going to work. So just keep going, keep posting things, do cut downs of things, do shorter versions of things. Like just keep trying shit. But consistency is very important. Heat the Crib, Dre Lee, another one from this this upcoming project. Let us know what you think in the chat. Dre Lee 863 on Instagram. Bro, you'll learn the more you do it. I promise. And it becomes easier the more you do it.
Some niggas I grew, eating rappers for breakfast and lunch too. I'm still out your door, my little 1-2. Got that pole on me now, get your 1-2.
Okay, so I'm going to compliment your vocal tone. I really feel like you found the vocal tone that feels natural for your vocals. You know what I mean?
Damn, I just wish that I cherished them days.
I'd like this one a lot.
Just to bury this pain. I can't love on no bitch cause I married the game. I just be praying it's all worth it.
We need more ad-libs and doubles from you. Just stacking vocals.
We all going through something.
But this one stands out a lot.
We used to stove just to heat the crib. Chicken court babies, that's how we live. This shit here run deep.
Great job on this, man.
On a 7-year run, you can see I'm him. On a 7-year run, you can see I'm him. When it's all said and done, we gon' see who
And Steve-O, look, I tell every artist this, I'm gonna tell you the same thing. The speed at which social moves, by the time somebody will sit there and be like, oh, this is embarrassing for this guy, everyone will have moved on already, and it won't matter at all.
I got some uncles who still junkin'.
And you can always private something.
I know firsthand that shit get ugly. I just be wanting
Flip side, you can put that video up, you can hate it, and it can be the biggest thing you ever put out. You know what I'm saying? I think about it all the time. Sometimes I'm like, oh, that's so cringy. Why'd I do that? Did it really do anything bad? No.
I just be missing the old me. Sometimes I be struggling to face the closure.
This one's tough, Trey. I like this one a lot. I do think it's vocal layers. That's maybe the thing that I feel like we're lacking on this one. Yeah, you can. Absolutely. If you want to submit your music, all you have to do is go here. If you want to skip the queue, here are the instructions to skip the queue also. Thank you for the bits, man, for real. I appreciate the support. This one was Heat the Crib. Draylee863. This is on his project that's coming out later on this year, so make sure you tap in. If you're rocking with this one, make sure you go follow as well and keep up. New music coming soon. This one for me is the standout so far that we've heard from this project. We've only heard 2, but I think of the 2 we listened to, Heat the Crib is probably the one that really feels the most complete. I will say though, and I say this to every single artist who comes in here, we are way past the point where you can just do one vocal track. You need to have multiple vocal tracks on your vocals to really carry that weight in the track. Don't just rely on one. It's not going to be enough. Things will feel empty. Even if it's not, it's going to feel that way. It's going to feel like there's just not enough happening in there. And I think that's just what it is. We're going to spin this again because Breezy Hill already got the free skip. So let's give somebody else a free skip and see who we've got. Looking like it is Contrast. We Outside. Produced by Contrast. So this is a beat. If you are an artist in the chat who's looking for producers to work with, prod.by.contrast on Instagram. And yeah, exactly, bro. It's about that progress, right? Like telling the story, sharing the journey. I just posted about this today. Document the journey. People want to see that. I don't start a fire, I might get the lighter. Right, I'm in the mission, I'm gonna get it on the matter. Can't I touch the matters? I don't wanna like it the matters. I got rise like the man. I told you, I'm on up when I'm on and on up. I'm on up, I'm on ya. I told ya, hey, I got a whistle on the winner. All hoes looking like the runner. Get a man like the runner. I tell them all boys don't get a winner. I tell them later. I really know yeah, this is hard. You need like a you need like a Bay Area rapper on this one for sure. It's got a great bounce to it. It does, bro. It's good arrangement. It leaves a lot of space for the vocal. For any of the producers in here, like, this is the thing I always say to producers. You gotta leave space for a vocal if you want somebody to rap on your song or sing on your song, right? This has so much space for a vocal. It's perfect. It leaves a perfect amount of space. If LaRussell and Larry June don't get on this, let me know. There's so much space. You can do anything you want to this beat, right? Someone with a good ear could do some interesting stuff on here, 100%. This producer's also Moroccan, which is really tight. Yeah, Moroccan. So, prod.by.contrast. Bro has 0 posts on Instagram, but makes great beats. You're gonna have to reach out, hit him up, because this is one of our free submissions for tonight, so they might not be in the chat. But you should definitely tap in. This dude makes great beats. I think I've said this about every beat I've heard from him so far. Just good bounce. Really good ear for leaving space for a vocal and producing with a vocal in mind. That is what you need from producers. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear a beat that leaves absolutely no space for a vocal, because that vocal is always going to fill out of place. This has great sections. It's good arrangement. Drums feel robust and full. Melodic sections are great, catchy. There's space. And that's what you want to hear. This is really good. We Outside by Contrast. Again, prod.by.contrast on Instagram. Go tap in. Go hit him up for a beat. I think he's got a lot that he's sitting on. The confidence of not having any posts on Instagram and no tagged photos is next level. Get in there because these beats are hard. All right, we're gonna go to the next one. Drug Test, Low Life HB. We got a couple more paid skips to get through, then we'll hopefully get to a free section. We've had a lot of hip hop tonight, which I'm not upset about in the slightest. And we got literally 5 more songs, and we'll do free skips after that. So stick around if you want a free skip, all right? Oh, Future-esque. This reminds me of Future. Immediately. It's kind of hard. Low Life HB. Have I heard Baby Kel? I'm not sure. How new are they? This is hard as fuck, I agree. Everything I like about this is everything I like about Future.
I'm outside, we can't go on dates. I say free guys, he caught a dime, but he gon' be okay. Don't know who to call when none of y'all, I always make a way. I can pop it now, you talking loud, ain't talking about back in the day.
Only on YouTube and SoundCloud, then definitely not. Because I'm not on SoundCloud like that these days. I'm Unk now. I'm not Unk now. I'm not on SoundCloud like that. Hey. This is tough, bro. Immediately went in the playlist. Oh, nah, I never heard of this artist before. I'm gonna have to check it out. Low Life HB. Your shit is tough, bro. Immediately in the playlist. Immediately follow you on Instagram. This one's called Drug Test by Low Life HB. This is really solid. Reminds me a bit of Rain, says Steve O'Papa. Fire, fuck with this, says Dre Chromatic. This is really good, bro. You killed it on this one. Great work. I don't really have any feedback. Vocals could have come up maybe a touch in the mix, but honestly, I feel like a part of it actually just fits and makes sense too at the same time because it doesn't change it for me. Brizio says this is hard, definitely Future vibes, but Future my favorite artist, so I'm with it. Exactly how I feel. Like, I'm a big fan of Future's. He's historically been in my top 5 on Spotify like every fucking year for the last like 10 years. Sometimes I don't even really understand how that is the case, but it is the case. So look, I'm a Future fan. I fuck with him. I like that a lot. Low Life HP on Instagram. Go follow. That song was called Drug Test. Got Mistaken by J Chromatic up next. And then, whoa. I don't want a membership. Get out of here. J Chromatic, Mistaken. This one's not out yet. Let us know what you think in the chat. We got free skips coming up in a couple minutes. So stick around if you want a free skip. I'm going to let the Discord know. We're getting into that too.
The hell must be mistaken. She mistake. All that money been raking. I'm getting paid. I just clocked my day. I feel like a slave. I pop shit on a day. Yeah, we in that rag. I told that bitch I got the force. She brought me aqua.
I like this. Please do a sped up version of this as well.
Never been a fan of 4 doors. Ask me if I'm gonna go for it all. Told that bit of course.
Part of me wants this to be like
I really just want me a whore. Don't ask me if I'm gonna run this
15, 20 BPM faster.
Right now shit till I score. Right now shit till I score break.
I wish I had the control on Untitled to do the sped up thing right now, because I guarantee you if I speed this up, it's gonna fucking knock. But I can hear the sped up version, and the energy on it is crazy. Really solid vocal delivery though, honestly, like that to me is a standout. A Frank Gorbar in 2026? O2 Nate Official, what's up, man? Death speed this up says easy in 2D. I do like this a lot. Like, I would listen to this way, but for some reason it just feels too slow to me, so I would love to hear a sped up version as well. Because I just think that you'll hear the sped up version, you'll be like, oh my god.
I got the force. She brought me aqua force. Open the game and go back to the door.
Also, I guarantee you share a sped up version on TikTok, the sped up version will go crazy.
Told that bit of course. Like I'm playing a horse. I really just want me a whore.
I like this one, bro. I mean, look, I've been saying this since last year about J Chromatic. I really fuck with his music. Like, I think the choices that he makes are really strong choices, production-wise. I love his vocal tone. I think he's really dialed that in even more in the last like 6 months in such a good way. It's just, it feels really polished and it feels really like advanced for an artist that is still relatively early on in their career as far as like trajectory and like where they're headed. J.Chrome9000 on Instagram. I've consistently been impressed. I've playlisted a lot of songs that I've heard from this artist. This one will also get playlisted when it does come out, without a doubt. J.Chrome9000, J Chromatic on all DSPs. Go listen. Seriously, like go check out the music. I don't think you'll be disappointed. If you're a Uzi fan or you like any of this like new wave shit, like you'll like it. Arizona, Bramus up next. Let us know what you think of the chat.
It's getting hot like Arizona.
Oh. What's up, man? I'm good. How are you? Happy New Year to everybody who just joined us in the chat. If you're just joining us. Sabramus on Instagram. Let us know what you think in the chat. We are going to get into free skips. We got 2 more songs until free skips, so just make sure you stick around. I mean, this is solid. I can't say it's not. You know what I mean?
It's a blessing I'm lit. I might just roll another wood. I'm high as heaven on shit. I put the pressure on shit. Don't try to tell me how to live. I can't go back to how it was and all the things that you did. Hold up, it's getting hot like Arizona.
Is it hot as Arizona or cold as Minnesota? A bit confusing as a listener. Says Easy and 2D, which is also a very fair note. That's fine. I hope you have a great take. Solvine, welcome. Yeah, I think vocally, this is solid, right? Like vocally, I think the performance is really solid. I like the melodic choices. Lyrically, this is maybe where I think it needs a little bit of work. Like, I don't know that it's the most compelling song necessarily. Like, and I think for music like this, it's got to be super catchy, right? Which is maybe the only thing. Like, I don't know that this is the song that gets me on this artist, but it's opened the door in a way where I would want to listen to whatever else this artist puts out just to check it out. You know what I mean? And I do think that there's a lot of growth for this artist potentially in the future as well. There's aspects of the song that I think just like, I think the tough part is there's a lot of people that make music in this space, and I say this a lot about specific types of music. It's hard to stand out in this type of music because there are so many people that make this type of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a very, like, it honestly feels very like Toronto, like Northeast, like Canada kind of sound. And to me, there's just so much in that market that it has to be so catchy to stand out. And that's maybe the only thing I would say about this one. I don't know that this one really stood out to me that way, but it is still a vibe. I agree with Easy and 2D. There's not really anything that I could say critically needs to change about it. But and yes, Octavio, Arizona does be hot as fuck all the time for no reason. It is literally the desert. But I think for me, that's maybe where this one likes. I don't know that this song is the one that gets me and keeps me on this artist. At the same time, it's also pretty solid from a vocal delivery standpoint, from a melodic standpoint. I think there are things about it that are really good. To me, it's the lyrics that could use a little bit of work in just maybe finding that place where it is like, oh shit, this song is undeniable. You know what I mean? It's stuck in my head. It's like, it's something I'm singing back. And I think that's the thing that lacked in this one specifically. But I would love to hear more from the artist. I always say I'm never going to just like write off an artist based on one song, because that's stupid. That's a stupid way to move, to hear one song and be like, yo, this artist is ass. Like, there's no way for them to grow or develop. So I definitely would be curious to hear more from that artist, especially as the songwriting develops a little bit more. And even if it was just trying something in a different space, like, I would love to hear it and just check out more from that artist overall. Solvine, yes, if you want to submit, just do it right there. SW Galleries, what's up? Welcome back to the chat. We got Show Me by Easy and 2D next. New music out now. Free the Vault episode 1 coming soon to streaming, out now on even Bandcamp and Audio Mac. Oh, you're going straight to the DTC people, huh? Let's check it out. Let us know what you think in the chat. I've heard a lot of Easy and 2D stuff that I do like. Mirage, one of the standouts that we had saved last year as well. A little quiet on the master on this one, it feels like.
Really gotta tell me that it's real. Rather how you show me, give me something I can feel. I don't know about you, but I
welcome back, Sad Boy Slim. Easy and 2D. Go follow if you're rocking with this one.
Come in pretty, baby, let me show you what this I do. Gemini dreams, yeah, Gemini dreams. Come and fuck with me, I'ma make you my favorite.
I'm hearing a little mouth noise in here, just the opening and closing of mouths, which I think was maybe the end of her vocal that we just got through. Just something to look out for when you are doing and finishing your sessions off. You can trim some of those ends off, you know what I mean? Fade them in and out, those kinds of things. It'll just clean up some of that vocal recording. This is a quite long instrumental gap that's happening here. Personally, I would have filled this up just a touch, even if it was just like vocal harmonies or whatever, right? Something to just add a little bit in there so it's not as much of this like jarring, everything stops with a beat moment. Because I do feel like you do lose listeners like that sometimes.
Look, you ain't doing nothing but saying a lot. Shit out of game.
CJ says I love it for real.
You saying you bout. Well, at least you was saying it. Wearing the hat, everything cap, but you be the main one complaining. Look in the mirror and face it.
Even with an interlude, though, find something to fill up that space, I think. I'm just not a huge fan of gaps in songs, personally. Because it's hard to know whether it's ended or if it's like, you know, it's just something to carry sections into another section. I do like this vocal right here. Yeah, soundbite would have been good too, you know?
Now I got a cruise ship. None of it really made no sense. You green and your close friends. Walk it, talk it.
I like the way you're layering that higher vocal and the regular vocal too. That's like a really nice touch. It's those little details, right? Like, and especially like you're engineering yourself. That's totally fine. I think you have a really great voice. To me, it's those little details. It's cleaning up some of those little tiny moments. You know what I'm saying? Walk it, talk it, front and back. I'm not gonna say it on both ends. You know what? Hold on. Let me go back because I do want to save that one. There's a lot of parts about this one I do like. To me, where it needs to improve, and the thing that I would encourage you to do is trimming off some of those things, especially when you are looking at your session file. Like if there is a section that doesn't need to be like, just cut it, man. You don't need it. You know what I mean? Like cut that breath out, cut that mouth noise out, or just fade it down. Like whatever it is to just kind of pull it away from the forefront, especially if it's like going into, all right, we're going to have this instrumental section. Then if you can hear those other noises that are happening, that's always going to be distracting to the listener, and they might be like, what the fuck is that? So that's the only thing that I would say. Other than that, I do like it. When you do have those gaps and it does kind of jarringly stop and pull everything away, I would just find a way to tie things together. You know what I mean? Like, whether that is that female vocalist kind of doing some harmonies, even if they're low and in the background, and feel like they're a part of the production, I feel like that additional layer just kind of helps tie things from one section to another without people being like, oh shit, like this is... Like, where is anything going to come back in? And also, I would encourage you to make those gaps shorter than longer, because I do think, you know, like, listeners just drop off. If there's one thing that I've learned from looking at, like, listener behavior on the back end, it's just, like, they will leave whenever they hear something that, like, they just don't think is right. You know what I mean? It could be fucking anything at all. Listeners are the pettiest people on the face of the planet. So you got to really do what you can to keep them in there, right? And sometimes stopping the momentum of a song, once it's gotten going, can be that thing. So that's the only reason I'm not a huge fan of things like that, where you take a break in the music or take a break in the vocal, especially once the song has gotten going, right? I feel the same way in music videos. When someone sends me a fucking music video and it's got an interlude in the middle of it, when the song's going, I'm in the shit and it completely takes me out of it. Sometimes that's the thing that's just like, all right, well, I don't want to listen to this anymore, because the thing that I was really enjoying just stopped out of nowhere, right? And that's not going to be the case with everybody, but I think for me and my brain, it's like, yeah, like if the momentum is going, don't kill the momentum. Let the momentum go and then put the skit at the end. You know what I mean? Like you can have those sections. I just think if you want to really keep people focused on what you are doing in a song, then don't take them out of what you're doing in the song. You know what I'm saying? All right, Brianna Knight. Sorry, not mixed yet. Wondering if the vibe be of sad girl or still love. Trying to see if it gives more negative or positive. I don't know. Brianna Knight's amazing, by the way. So you guys get very much in for a treat right now. But let's let her know. Sad girl vibes or still in love? Positive or negative? What do you guys think? I'm getting positive already from the key and just the melodic choices in the vocal arrangement. But curious. Yeah, free skip's coming up next. If you're in the chat, let me know your artist name. I'm going to put you in another queue, okay? Put your artist name in the chat right now. This is very Kalani coded already. It is a demo, so the mix is going to be a little off. That's one of the things I hear personally, but... Oh! If you're in the chat, you want to get bumped up for free, put your artist name in the chat right now. All right, it's giving positive. I love it. Brianna Knight Music on Instagram. Love the production on this too. I mean, the mix still needs a little work, but yeah, this is not mixed yet. It's still demo phase, so that's why I'm not saying any too much about the mix itself. I love the actual instrumentation though. It's really nice. Really nice vocal tone too. Harmonies here for sure. I kind of like that it doesn't lean on the instrumentation too much, so I would lean into the vocal more here personally. Yo, this is so good. Just from a structure standpoint, from an arrangement standpoint, and from an actual vocal performance standpoint, top tier shit, man. I absolutely love the melodic choices. I just think it's written so well. Vocal arrangement is next level good. It is definitely giving more positive than sad vibes. Lyrically, you can kind of hear it, but it's still kind of got this hopeful feeling in it, which I think is really nice. I actually think that's a really nice touch personally. So to me, it looked I think on the bridge, vocal arrangement probably first, in my opinion. Songwriting is very good. Vocal arrangement is very good. Vocal delivery and performance is very good. I'm curious to see what that sounds like fully mixed. Please don't bury the vocals when it comes into that final mix. I do think your vocal is kind of the thing in general that is going to carry a lot of your music, because it is just it's got a really pure tone. I think you pick the right runs. I think your arrangement, like I said, is really, really good. So the layering is really, to me, what impresses. So I would just be careful of that when you're going into mixing. Make sure your vocals don't get buried under the instrumentation too much or at all. Let's make sure those vocals really shine, because I think that's the thing that's going to really capture people. But yeah, I mean, look, I think on the bridge, I do think vocal arrangement first versus production first. But I mean, I would also maybe just look to some of the greats in the space and see what they do in bridge moments as well. My gut says vocal first, but that doesn't mean don't put any instrumentation there, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get into these free skips, man. We don't have a ton. We got 15 minutes left. I've got 4 on this. So if there's anybody else in here who wants to get bumped up for free, please let me know. Now is your time to speak. If you do not speak, you will not get bumped up. So if you want to submit again, you can. Oh, Salchi Baby just did a paid skip, so we're gonna do that one first. Let's put you to the top. We'll do yours first, and then we will go back. Sad Boy Slim, it's gonna say that I skipped you, but I'm gonna go back. Okay, Elijah, I got you in there already. Hothead, Salchi Baby, produced by me off the second project in this trilogy series I've been working on, The Wipe Down. Let us know what you think in the chat. You're welcome. I'm gonna go back one, CJ. There's one more person in front of you.
Say she a hard drive trying to date her. Hard to trick, she a player trying to serve dick. I'm a caterer. Baby,
okay, so mix on this one on the vocal, a little messy.
I'm a dirty boy, I'm a sailor. Slay later.
I really like this idea a lot, actually. I'm saving this one in the playlist purely off of the strength of how good I think the idea of what's happening in the vocals is here. Where I do think it improves is the vocal mix. A little bit too much reverb in all the vocals, which is making it feel a little messy. We're getting some of the room noise from the vocal too. But the vision's really cool. I see what you're going for here, and I think it's really sick. It's just, to me, the mix is the messiest part, and that's the thing you need to clean up.
She don't do what do say, she a hard drive trying to date her. Hard chick, she a player, huh? Serve dick, I'm a caterer.
It's the same. There's just so much reverb happening. You know what I mean? It's a lot of reverb happening here. Sir.StinkyXXIV is the Instagram. I mean, I love this layout, though I do feel like this is not the best way to get posts off anymore, because it does just kind of kill your algorithm a little bit. But I fuck with the cohesiveness across the board creatively.
She'll burn the world on a Tuesday. She's the type to make you go insane. Can't help it, I can't help it. I entertain these games. Is it love or material?
I mean, this consistency here, I think the vision is here long term. I actually really love the feed as a whole. There's an identity here, you know what I mean? Yeah, the idea here is so cool. I think the execution in the mix is the thing that needs to work. You know what I'm saying?
She don't do what say.
I don't know what platform you're on, Salchi.
She a player.
I don't know if this came from YouTube or TikTok. Oh, this came from you, Breezy? Oh no, you're asking to get bumped up. Let me get you on there as well. All right, QS, you're getting bumped up because you paid for it. Thank you. Let me go find that one from Breezy. Breezy, I don't see it in there anymore. Oh, there it is. I got it. Yeah, I would agree. Creative instincts here, very, very strong. It's some of those execution pieces. The mix specifically is probably the big thing for me here. I think we could clean this mix up a little bit more and just have these elements kind of stand out in their own way, where they need to. I actually think you'd be in a really, really good place. To me, it is entirely the mix here that is the thing that needs work. And that is it. But I saved it. I saved it because I really like the ideas here. And sometimes the mix not being perfect is okay. I do feel like if you can clean up the mix a little bit more on this one, it's in a much better place. But overall, pretty impressed. And I like that there's an identity in this artist too. There is something that they are going for, and there is like a vision. And I think it's pretty clear to see the vision, which is really nice. It's not always like that. So Stinky, what's good, bro? You are very welcome. I really love your approach. My biggest feedback is on the mix. I think you just gotta clean up the mix a little bit more. There's like a little bit too much reverb for me on certain elements, which makes, it just makes things clash a touch. Certain kind of things in the recording of the vocal where we can hear some of that background noise in the room, some of the room noise. But it's, again, everybody in here, I think the creative instincts that you have are the shining light throughout this. I am gonna, technically, I'm done in 10 minutes, but depending on how many songs, I'm gonna try and get through them. But Solvine, are you here? If you're here, say it, because I'm gonna put you in the free. We're doing a free skip queue. You didn't say your name. Why didn't you say your name? I'm gonna put it in there right now. You're in the free skip queue now. I'd also like to say the structure of the song is kind of everywhere, but it's more the execution of that said structure than it being bad. Also, totally fair. Solvine, you gotta tell me, bro. We're in the free skip section. You're not. Yeah, 32 is fine. We'll get to number 32. Don't worry. All right, next up, we got this one from Q West, which was another paid skip. Sad Boy Slim, I have not forgotten you. Don't worry. I'm gonna put you back in the queue in a second. All right. This is Mile Away by Q West. It's unreleased. Let me know. We are about to get into free skips. Yeah, you gotta pay attention. At the end of the stream, I say, hey, if we're doing free skips, put your artist name in the chat. You didn't say it. But now you said it, so I can put you in the skip queue. So when it gets you, don't worry. We're already on song 27. QS 97. Oh, sorry, Quest 97. So the radio filtered vocal is a bit loud on the layering there in the chorus. It panned, which was cool, but it was the loudest vocal that you would hear in each of those pans. So I would cut that vocal down a touch more. More vocal on, or more volume on the lead vocal, less on those background vocals, right? Especially that radio one, it's a little distracting when it comes in on top of the lead. And your lead vocal tone is really nice. I really liked the high-pitched one that was also layered in the chorus.
And when I say I do, I just pray it's everlasting. Shit is not that deep, but I got time today. But
Like the one that's either form and shifted or a female vocal sounds really good. To me, it's the radio one that feels like it's a bit too loud. You can pull that back a touch. Love the beat choice. Like the way the vocals feel overall. It's a very small note in the grand scheme of things. And I think the reason it feels louder when it comes in is the fact that it's panned all the way one side. So it's like when it comes in loud on one side, right?
Or do you press the issue if they play with your pride? And shit, we are humans in the image of God.
I don't know that I love that it switches every single time it comes in. Oh, that's cool. That's produced by Static. That's actually really fire. I don't know if I love that the pan happens so frequently. I don't know that it needs to. You know what I mean? And I low-key would have loved to hear more of this like Foreman shifted female vocal that comes in throughout. This like vocal harmony stuff that's coming in is such a nice touch. For me, the one standout piece that I hear is that radio filtered vocal just coming in and kind of disrupting the vibe, I think, of some of the other parts of the song. That's it. That's really my only note. I like this song a lot. It's not out yet, right? When it's out, put it in my release calendar, Jay Quest. Like, if you've got it scheduled already, you know it's dropping, just put it in that release calendar. I'll go find it on release day. But I like the song. Song is very cool. Mix overall is really cool. To me, the only thing and the only note that I have is really just on that radio filter kind of vocal. The way that it comes in, and I think this is due to the nature of it panning so much, is that it just feels loud when it comes in. And louder than that lead vocal. And I always tell artists when they come in here, the lead vocal is the lead vocal for a reason, right? You want that to be the thing that people focus on and the thing that they walk away from the song being like, damn, that vocal was crazy. I loved his voice, right? And sometimes when you have those effect pieces that come in, even if they are just a touch too loud, it can be a little disruptive to that kind of feeling and vibe of the song. I think because the panning was happening so frequently, it's just that it's like every time you have an ad-lib that comes in with that style, it's fully on one side or fully on the other side. So I think if you cut it down a touch, honestly, at like even just a couple dB, I think it's going to sit perfectly and you're still going to get that effect you're going for. I don't actually think it's the effect overall that isn't hitting for me. It's just the fact that it overpowers that lead vocal when it comes in on one side. And I think even if you take the pan away, it probably isn't going to feel louder, but because it pans to one side and you only hear it on one side of your head when it comes in, I think that's the reason why it really feels like a touch too loud. I think that's it. Like, again, like this is all my opinion more than anything, but thank you, Stinky. I try. All I do is think about music all day, every day. I listen to so many mixes and give so much mixed feedback that it's just like, I think I've gotten to a point where it's like, all right, like I can try and pinpoint the thing that's catching my ear. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's like the end all be all. Like I would never sit here and be like, you have to do this way. This is the only way that it'll be good. Like that's not how I feel. But I do think that when I'm listening to it, there are certain things that catch my attention for a certain reason. And sometimes it's not always a good thing, right? Like if you want the vibe of the song and the feeling of the song to be the best that it can be, sometimes it's these little details that are the thing that maybe take you out of it while you're listening to it. And so I do try and approach it from a very unbiased standpoint of like, all right, like there are really good things in this. And for me, if I'm being picky about something, it means that I have to be picky because there are not big, general, huge notes. And on this one, it's not. It's like a very specific note. It like we're down to like, you know, if this is one of my clients and this is one of my artists and we're going back, this is like the last. This is maybe the last note that I send in before I'm like, yo, this is it. This is done. So for me, that's it. Like that. Sad Boy Slim up next. All right, we got Instagram. I think it's because he couldn't send in the band lab. All right, so this dude just won Simba's contest also. Oh, I got to keep this tab open. Sorry. I just ask a shitload of questions, bro. That's really it. You know what I mean? It's just like listening to a lot of music. And I think this has made me better at it, if I'm being honest, is listening to it and trying to figure out how to articulate what it is I mean. Because I've also learned from other producers in the chat. Okay, this is tough. And this sounds great for BandLab too. Yeah, we're finna hit that follow button because this is actually really solid. I get why he liked this so much for sure. Yes, there are classes you can take for critical listening. I mean, to be fair, I did. I know it doesn't hit for me. I like the instrumental, but that's about it. It's just so stinky. Totally so. What is it? So this is the thing we do here. All right, so this is totally fair that you feel that way. What is it about it that makes you feel that way? The one thing I will say is this artist is still on BandLab. I think that repeated, right? So this artist is still on BandLab, so this is still really early on in their career, right? We're talking like 600 followers. No official releases on DSPs yet because everything has been in BandLab. So I think as a groundwork, and this is one thing I was trying to take into account too, is the context of where an artist is at in their career. I do actually think this is a really, really solid groundwork to build off of. The things that I would encourage you to build from here, right? Ad-libs, vocal layering. Right now it's flat because there's one vocal only. I think vocal delivery could be tightened up, vocals could be turned up, yes, context, 100%. So those are things that I would also say though. I do think the vocals should be turned up, but I think a reason that the vocal feels flat is because there's not multiple layers happening. I'm not so mad at the vocal delivery myself because I do think that there is a whole subgenre of hip-hop that exists in this space with a more monotone delivery that is a little bit more chill, that is a little bit more laid back. Oh, that is on everything. Sorry, it is everywhere. My bad. Can you send me the Spotify link in the chat? But I do think this is a really great start. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the big thing. I think for me, the reason that it feels flat is the lack of vocal layers, the lack of ad-libs, the lack of doubles, right? That is something that I would encourage you to do. I think any song that is sent over to me where there is only one vocal track feels flat. And I think the reason that I feel that way is because there is only one vocal track amongst all these other tracks. Like, it's not just one instrumental on the track. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just one instrument. That would feel empty as fuck to me from a production standpoint if there was nothing else layered around it, right? If it was just the drum or it was just the fucking synth sound or just the sample, it would feel empty to me. Sample maybe less because it's sampling multiple instruments, but you get what I'm saying. So I think that's the thing. It's building around what you have there. Great groundwork. Start adding those vocal layers. Start doing those ad-libs, right? Vocal can come up. I tell every single artist in here, your vocal should be the star of the show. That is the point of you as a vocalist, as a songwriter, as an artist. If your vocal does not stand out, that is wrong. I don't say things are wrong very often, but that is wrong as a vocalist. You got to make sure your vocal stands out. So it's just building off of what you have, but I think the groundwork is really solid. I think once you start to, you know, like you're building this studio now, you're getting all this equipment. Once you start to step into that space, there's going to be a learning curve. The mix is going to be one part of it. Getting that mix right is going to be a part of it. But I do think that that's going to allow you to kind of level up and just give you more to work with than you have right now just on BandLab, right? For any of the producers in the chat, if you are here, any artists and you want to reach out, make sure you go hit them up on Instagram as well. That was, let me pull it up really quickly, Sad Boy Slam 2 Eyes on Instagram, okay? And I do want to hear more from you. All right? Send me more music. CJ Real, don't give up. You are up right now. All right? After this Planet Fitness ad. Let's get you out of there, man. Don't give up. Never give up. All right, let's see what's up with this one. I like the sample choice. Any Motown-y sample is going to get me. I love a little Motown sample. CJ Real Music on Instagram. Is this? No, you're rapping on this as well. Okay. The long buzz balls where it's at for me, so this is stinky. You do. I can see that you do.
I said my timing be perfect. I've been working all my life, so you can tell I deserve it. I've been learning, driven for better purpose.
Acho Pick, what's up? We're doing free skips right now. We got a couple more to get through, but if you're in the chat and you want to submit, you can. Just let me know your artist name when you do.
Constantly working, niggas rapping, they can come past my surface. Newly refurbished, keep it G, ain't gotta impress no person. Okay, now watch this.
Okay, one thing I do here, plosives, P's, F's, S's, a little harsh on the plosives, especially the P's, especially in the low end of the mix. Solving, you're already in the free skip queue. I got you already. Oh, you're good. No worries, Acho Pick. You can if you want.
No, not today.
Had to pray just to find my way. So you don't give up. No,
okay, so the one thing that I do here in your vocal mix, right? It's really because you have like a lower tone, and we've got this bass line that's coming in really strong. At times, the low end is maybe a little bit messy, and we kind of lose a little bit of that vocal presence. That's maybe it. I would maybe cut down the bass line in the sample a touch if you can, or EQ it out a touch. So, hey, what's up, Falky? I stopped taking Google Drive links because they just never work. So if you can send it in any other way, SoundCloud or Untitled or anything, it's just more guaranteed to work. Yeah, because I just was spending time like requesting fucking access. It was slowing things up. That's all. That's it. That's it. The only thing I would say, CJ. Other than that, I actually really like this one. I'm assuming because it's on YouTube and United Masters, it's on Spotify as well. So I'm gonna go find it really quickly because I want to save this in the playlist. CJ. This is like a really fun song. Like I enjoy listening to it. Like it was nice to listen to. We'll put that in the playlist. I'm gonna give you a follow back too. I want to hear more from you. But this is like right in the sweet spot for music that I enjoy and like to listen to. So like, yeah, I think all around very, very good. The little details that I would comment on, plosives, think about those when you're mixing. And then also just the tone and the EQ of your vocal clashing with the sample. I find this happens a lot with sample-based hip-hop, like more often than not. And it happens on either end of the spectrum. Like people with higher vocals, and then it's clashing with that soul sample. So it's just making sure that when you are doing that mix, especially around the instrumental, you carve out the space just where your vocal is, just to give it a little bit more opportunity to cut through in the mix. That's it. SW Galleries, that's totally fine. You are up next. So I hope those dishes are serving you well. I actually weirdly love doing the dishes. This is a thing. I was like, my first job ever was a dishwasher in a kitchen, and I just feel like it connects me to my old life, bro. There's something about it. It keeps me grounded, is what I always say. All right, S-Wave Rising. Bootleg by the Westius, SW Galleries. Genre bending rock. I was not expecting you to say rock when this started. And we've got like a full string section here. I know a violin when I hear one. Or a viola. What the fuck? I genuinely was not expecting this change. I feel like I'm in an anime. Immediately, first thing I think is like I'm in an anime fight scene. Like the villain just said something super dramatic and we're getting right into the battle. If you've ever played Devil May Cry, this is what Devil May Cry feels like. Like I'm in boss fight mode now. Pretty cool composition though. Actually really good composition. I was not expecting a vocal at all. I thought this was just going to be a full instrumental track. Let us know what you think in the chat. Interesting. Very interesting.
We're gonna break the system.
Persona 5 castle theme music here, says Steve-O. Bro, that's what I'm saying. This is anime, video game anime fucking fight scene music. If nothing else, you gotta make an AMV to this for sure. And put this on YouTube. It's kind of tight. I'm kind of into it.
Let it surge.
It's really good composition. Like, just as a composer, like it.
Let it ride.
I don't even know that we needed the vocal, to be honest. Crazy Frog reference? I'm not sure. No. Wow. What? Like we've dipped into the metal bag for a second. Noah, good one. Let me know your artist name when you submit it. Is this real? Yeah, this is real. Oh, I got you already. Amazing solo. Yeah, what is this? What is this, bro? The chants are big. This is hard. Yeah, like, look, like if you're an anime fan in the chat, I already know you fuck with this. Same reason that I do. We got no socials here, though. Westius, you in the chat, bro? What are your socials, man? This can't be AI. This is too complex for AI. The vocal might be, but I don't think this production is AI at all. I like this. I hope it's not AI, because I really like this. It's crazy composition. This can't be. This can't be. Also, the guitar tone is perfect. It's great guitar tone. Yo, bro. This is cool. It like changes so much. It like there's this like journey through listening, but it always comes back to this which is cool, bro. There's this through line throughout. We're 5 minutes in. I'm not worried about it. I'm not pressed about the fact that this is so long. Has the saturation of an AI track. I think that's why it's hard to tell. Totally fair. I could hear it on the vocal. I hear it on the vocal. I think the vocal is likely AI vocal. Yeah, this arrangement's perfect, but a fucking 7-minute, 22-second long AI track? Like, if that's the case, like... Usually when I think something's AI is because I'm in disbelief that someone who isn't already a big artist could show me something so polished. That's fair. These are all fair notes. Westius is in here. He's just doing the dishes right now. Is this AI, Westius? If it is, it's probably the most impressive AI song that I've ever heard. Instrumentally, at least. Because I have heard some fucking dog shit AI songs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, the prompts must have been crazy. It must be hard as fuck to do this. I'll give you that at least, if it is AI. Can't be an easy thing to fucking make. Feels like it hits every note, yeah, for sure. I hope it's real. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know that I've ever heard AI do this instrumentally before. Usually it's like some boo-boo ass fucking like simple shit. Instrumentally. Vocally, yeah, sure. I kind of heard the saturation on that, but damn, this is AI music. We're cooked. Like this, if this is AI music, we are all fucked. That was good. It was enjoyable. Link, Elijah, and Cuddy vibes up next. Oh no, maybe we are all out of jobs. This is the top tracks last year with some AI slot BS. This is true. That leads my favorite part of the song. Bruh. This is not AI. This is Elijah. Someone I'm a huge fan of. He just keeps getting better and better too, bro. Yeah, is that AI, bro? We need to know. And what are your socials? Everybody here was geeking out about it.
come and taste it through the wrapper. I'ma eat it like a creature. Link, show face. Link, show face.
If this isn't a hit record, I'm dumb. This is a banger, bro.
Show face. Show face.
Brother, you better push the fuck out of this, man. This is hard. It is AI. Oh my god, bro. Seriously? The whole fucking thing? I think this was a hit. Bruh, seriously? The whole thing was AI? Boo! I will say boo to that as well. Spent 2 days making it. Bruh, what are we doing? What cooked, bro? That instrumentation was so good. You had me thinking you were the best musician ever, bro. I am a little disappointed it's AI. I'm not gonna pretend like it's not. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not disappointed. I'm disappointed. Because it was cool. Damn it. Fuck, man. That's so frustrating. It was so good. It was arranged so well. What the fuck? He's right in the perfect prompt. Steve, I'm dead, bro. You guys, yeah, we clocked the vocal. Some of you clocked the whole thing, so well done. I got that time, bro. I got not one note on this song from Elijah. Entirely real. Bro, that is the best song I've heard from you, period. I loved it. I think it's definitely one of those songs that can just go absolutely crazy. Vibing, hard, super dope. I think people think you just type do a cool song. Well, yeah, like no, but I think that's probably why you are better at this than a lot of the AI nonsense that I hear. At the same time, yes, I'm a little disappointed that it was just AI. Because I was here just geeking out about fucking... Yeah. Speaking of geeking, his breezy, yo.
Girl, you like a drug, you got me
Steve-O said it.
If I had the world, I'd sell it all for you.
It's the destination. No, it's not the destination, bro. It's the journey. Fuck. You guys are gonna get me heated. This is gonna get me heated. This is gonna get me heated. As a musician, as like a real musician, this is gonna get me. This is just gonna get me heated. The flippancy of like it's the destination is definitely gonna get me heated. Sorry, I was very excited about how good that song felt, but yeah, bro, it's the fucking effort.
I just need to feel you in my veins again. Numb to the bro, wanna feel some pain again. Love ain't been no fight, wanna feel that flame again. Playing in your pool and when you splash.
We're not making music for the listener though. That's the point. Like you shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, like you got to take them into account, but it's not for them.
Dance with me, dance with me, baby, dance with me.
Like even the greatest composers in the world, bro, like they didn't make music for the fucking listener. They wrote that shit. Fucking Beethoven couldn't even hear that shit. Yeah, same, bro. Like it's great AI music, but take that. I agree. You got good fucking instincts. Go pick up a fucking guitar. These the type of things I love will make you do. It's gonna get me heated, bro. Trying to be respectful right now. You're gonna get me heated. Breezy, this one's solid, man. Sorry to just fucking talk over this.
Taking your time at the change of the pace, but wait.
No, I am already a little bit over, so I'm gonna do these last ones, and then I gotta dip. Because I'm still getting over this jet lag, and I'm tired as a motherfucker. Damn. Damn, I'm so bummed that was AI. I was so excited about it. It's Breezy Ho. I do want to hear it, but I'm 20 minutes over. My wife's going to be mad, bro. I got to go out of town without her in a couple days. We are only going through the songs of the artists in the chat right now. Too late to not love it. Well, yeah, but it's completely changed the way I feel about it, knowing it's AI. I'm not gonna lie. I can't pretend like it doesn't change the way I feel about it. Yeah, I will agree with Steve-O too. It is kind of the flippancy of, oh, it's just AI music. Like, yeah, it is, but bro, you got to take into account like the context of that too. Like, context is a really important thing. If I had the world, I'd sell it all for you. Need another hit, you got me thinking. Yeah, this sounds good. I felt like an AI fucking, or it felt like a fucking anime fight scene, bro.
Yeah, you got me geeked up. You got me geeked. You got me geeked up. You got me geeked. Yeah, you got me geeked. You got me geeked.
This one's solid, Breezy. It's Breezy Ho on Instagram. Good hook on this one. Good production. Vocal could maybe come up a touch if I'm being really picky. All right, this one just came out of Solving's brain today. It's called Body Demo. I also agree, Shorty was my 9/11 is crazy work. All right, Solving bass. Is this fucking like? All right, is this fucking AI music before we listen to it? You said you wrote this one. I need to know. All right, don't come in here and tell me you wrote something when you wrote a prompt. All right. I will listen to your AI music, but I need a disclaimer saying it's AI music from the jump. Thank you. Yeah, this is tough. To be fair, if this was AI, I also would tell you that I liked it, but I think for me, look, I'm not. If you make AI music, that's fine. Please tell me that that's what it is, because it does change the context and how I listen to it. What is on my fucking What the Pepsi machine? Why the Pepsi machine? So I can prejudge? No, so I can understand the context of it. Like, I'm sitting here praising your fucking instrumentation and arrangement skills, but you didn't do any of that. Like now I'm gonna be a dick about it. Not so I can prejudge it, but so I understand you fucking play anything. Bro, like, what are we doing, bro? This whole chat has been filled with artists who have spent time sitting there, writing their fucking music, taking 10 to 15 years to learn how to do it properly, mix and master it, and write their fucking lyrics. Like, yeah, I want the fucking context, bro. Fucking prompt writer. Come on, bro. Let's not say it's the same thing by any means. By any stretch of the imagination. I try not to get heated, but bro, come on. Have some fucking respect for the people who spend their entire lives learning how to do this shit properly. Yeah, big fucking fat L on the attitude. Go fucking play that in front of real people in a fucking audience. And kill the vibes on this good ass real song. Body demo track, Solvian bass, getting a follow. Bruh, like, it's the attitude, quite honestly. Like, come on, bro. Like, just be real about it. You know what I mean? Like, don't fucking come in here and, like, cap and just lie to people. That's all. Like, I have no problem if you come in here, you're like, I made this song on AI. Cool. That's great that you've learned how to use it. Don't come in here and then be like, I made this song on AI. Like, great, bro. Go write 100 more fucking prompts and take more fucking money from people who spend their entire lives learning how to do it, putting their entire life and effort into being good at something. Oh, God. This is the fucking problem with it. Starlight, Falky. God damn it. Yeah, I just crashed out. You'll see it more. Thank you. Yeah, sorry I had no feedback. The song was fire. I have no feedback. When it drops on DSPs, let me know. I'm playlisting it. Because it was great. And I followed you because it was good as fuck. And the sound design was fantastic. Thank you for putting your time and effort into learning how to get good at something. Also, this is fire too, Falky. Same fucking thing to you too. Vibes are good on this song. It is cleansing. I'm gonna go burn some Palo Santo. In fact, probably got some in the desk. I might have burned it all already. Yeah, I put you next, Samo. I keep the Palo on me too. Yeah, sometimes you gotta fucking keep it on deck, bro. Yeah, this is nice. Listened to a lot of folky songs over the last couple of years. This one's probably up there for me. I like this a lot. The actual arrangement's really dope. Got a really nice bounce to it. Just kind of reset the vibes a little bit. Fuck yeah. I'm Falky on Instagram, Falky. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with this one. Got Shoddy My 911 up next by Samo. And then we got one more after that and we'll be out of here. I'm not streaming next week because I'm going to be in LA for work. I will be back the following week. But keep your eyes on the socials for content. And we're also going to have a free Q&A in the Discord next week too. So just make sure you go join the Discord if you have not. This is the demo of the intro of the album. It's going to be a good intro to the album. Yeah, it's going to be a busy week next week. But I'm excited. I'm going to be Kareem Liddell singing. Oh, really? I like Kareem Liddell, so that's really interesting and exciting too. That was Starlight V7 demo by Falky. Really enjoyed that one. The one before that was Body demo by Solving, which he just made today and was very, very tough. I enjoyed it a lot, even though I was crashing the fuck out over AI music. Shorty My 911 up next. Intro to the project I wrote and produced at minus my verse. Let's do. Oh yeah, that is Squad. I love that for you guys. Yeah, keep your eyes on things. We have a Q&A coming up in the Discord next week for free. So. Yeah, sorry, bro. No. You, look, I didn't have any feedback because I actually thought the sound design was great. That's why you didn't get any either. Sometimes I don't need to give feedback. I could just enjoy the song. Unfortunately, someone's attitude killed my fucking vibes a little bit. But please send me more music because I'll happily support it. I do think the vocals could come up a little bit on this sung part. They are a little low, a little quiet. Love the guitar chords, love the actual music of it. Vocals could come up a little bit. That's really the only thing that I would say. Say Mo Been Dead on Instagram. Kareem Liddell on vocals as well singing. Which is... No, I said I'm with it, but the repeat short my nine is at least... I mean, I do think that you will get that response from quite a lot of people. Look, like, as somebody who grew up when that happened, it definitely... I don't think it's as much of a... Oh, you're in France too? Bonsoir. Have a great night. I should have known you were French. French producers tend to be my favorite. She could be a downfall or your wake-up call. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like you're not going to have a hard time with certain people. Like I'm not going to, like, you're going to have an issue with, like, that's not going to fly for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like, is definitely like gonna be a point of contention for some listeners to the song and some people, specifically New Yorkers who maybe lived here through that and experienced that. You know, good TSA doesn't let me fly anyway. It's crazy. That is crazy. But okay. No, I know you're from here, but like, you know, that's some people feel differently about that. That's all I'm saying. And just like from a SEO brand safety kind of standpoint, like any manager was like, you might face some, you know, you might get something in response to it. I don't know, but I enjoyed the way it sounded. It's just, you know, my brain is gonna work that way. I like this too, bro. Again, great real music. My shit is, look, if that's what you're doing and you know what it is, then you're like, I can't be mad at it. But I like the way it sounded. Vocals could come up a little bit. Alright guys, this is the last one. 35 songs on the first one, 2026. I'm not mad. A little crash out over some AI music. Valid in my opinion, to be honest. Just a little like ridiculous to approach the conversation with such flippancy. I don't like that personally. Yeah, exactly. I'm not offended either. I don't give a fuck. I have my thoughts on that. I'm not gonna share them here, but I have my thoughts on them. Salty baby, you got a really cool creative vision, bro. I can't wait to hear more. Quite honestly, I'm excited to hear more from you. Like I said, go follow us on Kayvan's House on Instagram. We'll have more content opportunities for you guys in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, come by, bro. Honestly, we're not on regular schedule next week because I'm traveling, but we'll be back very soon, back to normal, just regular schedule of Mondays, Thursdays from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. But in the meantime, go follow us on Kayvan's House. Go join the Discord. Go listen to the best of live streams from 2025, which has a lot of bangers in it, honestly, if I'm being honest. We'll have a free Q&A next week. I'm locking in the guest. I'll do the drop and like the announcement for everything probably tomorrow. Shout out to Jared, our Discord mod team, for setting all these up. But we'll have way more Q&As. So if you guys have questions for music industry pros, make sure you come join the Discord. It's free to join all of these. It's free to watch all of them because they're going to be in there as well. Going to be personally offended. Look, bro, 770 songs was what I playlisted last year, and I had to cut it down to 50. So it was really difficult. There was a lot of stuff that didn't make this top 50 that I still really enjoyed, but these were like the absolute best. Like I listened to them, I was like, I can't get these out of my head songs. So just know it's absolutely not a personal thing. There was about 500 other songs that I wanted to playlist that I couldn't. Hey bro, you made it very close. Like it took a long time to cut it down to my absolute favorites, and I had to cut some songs I was really on the fence about, but there was just so many songs I really loved last year. So hopefully this year is the same and we'll have another 700, and that's a problem I have to deal with in December. We're out though. I'll see you guys next week or in 2 weeks from now. I'll be in the Discord. Put your new releases in the release calendar. We're out. I'm sorry you guys had to listen to that AI slop nonsense. Bye. So I live with this guilt inside and I wish that I weren't this guy. And thank you, I will. Hopefully TSA doesn't get mad at me now because I've said 9/11 so many times on stream today. Alright, peace. But still no blood on my Air Force Ones. That's drugs inside of the V when the police stopped me, I thought I'm done. That's 100 days inside of the bando, bro, this shit wasn't fun. Live for the pussy and die by the gun, my brother, you must be dumb. They caught me there on a lack, but still no blood on my Air Force Ones. That's drugs inside of the V when the police stopped me, I thought I'm done. That's 100 days inside of the bando, bro, this shit wasn't fun.
Drive through the city, yeah. You got your high heels off, yeah. Yeah, with me. But some
If you run your own mouth, put the fade on the mustache. Big bison T, that's a must-have. Took a flight for the night, I bust bag. Merch sold out for a nigga touch bag. Had it down me an op like a touch bag. I would never take a light by a punch bag. Homie, I ain't even really